concept of the multiverse, the concept of alternative universes with alternative laws of physics. If there was something that they could do that might open up a door to a parallel universe, you don't think they would do it?
Hello and welcome to episode, 84?
What the hell?
The Weekend
is
PreGame.
What you didn't like the Cars cosplay?
What?
What
What was that? Is it Halloween?
No?
You know what? I'm okay with TikTok being banned.
I'm so
Keep giving me more reasons for it to be
disturbing.
gone.
I don't know. I thought it was creative.
I mean, that's probably the tamest thing you've shown us so far.
It was. So Timon sent me a clip that I was going to use for the intro today, but it turned out it was after I looked at it, it was all like memed up by like a bunch of people, and so they were going to copyright me. Plus, they had the weird fake track, the laugh track going on in the background. But it was a kid. It was a dad waking up his son with the phone. Right? He's like, "Here, talk on the phone." And the son is like,
Can't you just
the kid's
share
like
it now?
5, right? So the kid's like 5, and he grabs the phone and he just violently rips ass into the phone and goes back to bed.
Jesus Christ.
It was
Okay.
beautiful.
Oh no, I'm sad I missed it.
Oh, darn.
So yeah, today was a day of stupidity,
It was.
and there's so much to talk about. There's a lot to talk about, and then I don't even know
What
who
not
did.
to talk about.
I'm sorry, did something happen today? I thought it was
Yeah.
Not really. Not really, no.
boring.
Depends on your point of
a lot
view.
of
I can't even
Nothing
keep a serious face for that long. I'm sorry.
Depends on your point of view.
I
A
apologize.
lot
I
of
tried.
nothing happened today. We'll get all into that here. How's everyone doing, Gal? How are you doing?
I'm good for as long as my mic stays on.
Understandable.
I have like a extra USB thing. So it's like an extender of just USB ports. And I think it's going out. So yeah. It's making me real happy that it keeps doing this. At least
Oh,
I'm
like
not
a
on
little-
a stream by myself
little
today.
Bay of USB things.
Yeah, I don't think I can get it
Yeah,
on
I-
camera. Oh, yeah. See, just like,
I got one just like that.
yeah. All my stuff is hand-me-downs from my brother. Like, it has been my entire life, basically, except for clothes. So it lasts as long as it lasts, and then I'll eventually replace it type of thing.
Not a terrible place to be with tech.
all my monitors. Yeah, it's
Yes, she did. She did.
I was not muted. Nothing was
Wasn't working.
muted. The mic was unmuted and StreamYard was unmuted. Just wasn't connected.
How are you doing, Brad?
Well, I've been dealing with an arthritic dog for the last 4 days, which is why I've been working at home.
Oh,
Finally got some drugs that he's out now.
Okay.
Got a different plan for dealing with him. Had to change some vets. But yeah, so he's 13. So it's good for our pups.
Yikes.
So
Yeah.
yeah. But otherwise,
Could be
doing
worse.
okay. Doing okay. He's here, sleeping, snoring.
Yeah, pass the fuck out.
You only
Yeah, I
have one
drugged the
dog?
shit out of him.
Brad, do you only have one dog?
No, we have two.
was
Okay.
saying, at
So is
least
this the one that you had to carry up and down the stairs during Milton? I think it was Milton.
Yeah. That's our older dog, Friday. Our younger dog is Ranger. One is 13, the other is 9. And the 13-year-old, much like his dad, does not want to recognize that he's actually 13. It's like, I don't want to recognize that I'm 52.
I don't
My
know.
body recognizes that I'm 52.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
And Mr. Fractured Filtered, how are you doing, sir?
oh, not bad. Got in 5 hours of Mass Effect today, so I feel good for finally getting back to it. Farted around. Enjoyed my 2 days off. Actually did some outdoor work. I was proud of myself.
Ooh, outdoor work. I have to do outdoor
Yeah.
work this weekend. As a matter of fact, I text my brother to see if he's got a rake I can borrow because I live in a tiny house and buying a rake would be okay, not literally a tiny house. I live in a smaller house with a very tiny yard where owning a rake would be somewhat pointless.
We have 3. Would you like one? I will send it to you.
Not going to get here in time.
we had to hit Home Depot, pick up a few things too, so we could do our project.
If you hit Home Depot, you could pick up people to help you do it.
Not anymore. They're gone.
Right, I forgot.
They are not there.
That's right.
In my state, there's like postings and stuff where if they see people outside doing any kind of even like panhandling and stuff like that, they'll get the boot real fast. So there's a lot
That
of
sounds un-American and racist and something.
oh, it's fantastic. It's
Good on
fantastic.
Idaho.
Yeah. So I have not seen that even before. Herr Trump took power again. So
That was good to come back to.
Yeah,
you're welcome. You're welcome.
So I just happened to be on Twitter, and I wasn't even meaning to do this, but this amazingness just showed up on my stream, and I feel like we should all appreciate.
Oh no!
Is
What are
this
we?
ice?
Who is this?
Stick. Look at the stick.
It's a
Is that a sticker?
My Nation, this is my submission. It's a stick, a tiny stick, but the unique thing is the ice formation
surrounded by ice.
that has been brought upon the stick.
Looks like a sign.
So,
Yeah,
It
I'm like,
does.
what?
He's gone, Raphael. Look out!
It's just a good stick.
No!
Why would
No.
you destroy nature's
Yeah.
beauty?
He's a little retarded.
Well, I mean,
You
I
also
won't
look like
lie.
a
I
Canadian Mountie.
probably would have done the same.
I got
Hey,
here
Devil.
first, therefore the beanie is my look. Go change.
Oh, kiss my ass. trying to take my beanie from me.
She
Hi,
had to-
Devil. How are you?
You guys probably actually had to pay beanie royalties to the true beanie.
Oh no!
Oh, but he's
Oh,
got
hell no.
so he's got the slouchy beanie. You see, that's his
Yeah.
thing.
Valid.
Where this one even kind of looks like. it
Also,
might be
I'm
the
pretty
same.
certain Devil has hair.
That's a
Like
maybe. We
one.
don't know. I don't
Yeah,
know if I've
one.
seen Devil's hair.
This one little hair that's twisting up.
Oh,
Chap
Like,
You did at one point have hair.
Yes, I have hair under there.
I don't know. In Vegas, he was always wearing a cap.
Yeah.
That's good. Didn't he shaved his head before Vegas? I thought.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
right.
that's right.
for sure.
Is that happening again?
Hell no.
I look good
I
when he
don't know what
marries
kind of horror
Dom.
you're doing in a couple of weeks. I don't know.
Remember, he's going to be marrying Dom, so
Yes,
You gotta look
marrying
his
Dom.
best.
Gotta look your best. Gotta look your
Not
best.
gonna happen.
Have you talked to Hora and Sheep yet to see if you could like split, the fees for
Mm,
Little
it's not
Chapel
gonna
Olaf?
happen.
Group discount.
It's-
Joint union.
I'm personally picturing like when Triple H marries Stephanie McMahon back in the Attitude Era.
Oh my god, that was fucked up.
All I have to say is Gal's Missing Bush better be
Oh, I
subscribed to
remember
Devil.
that.
better what?
Be subscribed to Devil's channel.
I saw a comment earlier. I don't know what Ryan you're harassing, but leave him alone.
Huh? Oh,
There
the
was a
bush?
comment earlier when she came into chat. I am only here because I can't go make fun of Ryan some more. Oh, nope. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's. So
Is-
we need to address something here. This is a false claim, and Dominique is gaslighting everybody. I am a pasta supremacist, but not that much.
Can I ban him for his pasta takes?
I'm fine banning him. I'm half Italian. I personally can ban him
I can't believe that was
emotionally.
Lord.
Emotionally.
Emotional damage.
Yes, we know pasta doesn't taste like anything. It's pasta. That's what sauce is for. I said it last week and I reiterate it. That
There
is
is
what
pasta
sauce is
noodles,
for.
and then there's pasta.
By
When
that
you
logic,
look at the menu, it calls it pasta.
no one would eat bread or anything like that. All of it has very little flavor. No more than pasta.
Okay, let's be
That's
real.
what you have the
Ham
olive
puts-
oil.
Okay,
and
and
spices
let's
for.
be
different
honest.
form.
Bread's a little better with something on it. You're not eating
Yeah.
bread plain.
No,
I
you
am.
like at an Italian restaurant where the pasta doesn't taste anything until you get the sauce. You always have a little plate of olive oil and some herbs and spices.
So, y'all are telling me you've never just eaten a slice of bread
Oh, I have.
without
Good.
anything on it?
Toast.
Actually, you can find
Oh,
some
yeah.
very good flavorful bread.
Well, for toast, I put butter on it, but
Well,
like
yeah,
just
like
No, I'll eat toast.
There's
even
like-
untoasted.
fucking
And
sourdough.
I'm not talking about homemade because that's different. I'm like store bought.
No, I'm literally just addressing what it was said. If pasta has no flavor, then neither does just regular bread. But people eat bread. It's you're
I'm saying I disagree because bread does have flavor.
Hey, Devil, you sound all right, but you also sound like you might be on the wrong mic.
Yeah.
No, is it doing that again?
Just wanted to
With
let
the
you-
same
Yeah,
thing
you got a
the other
little
night.
echo.
Okay.
Would y'all like
It
to say
sounds
hi
like
to
you're in your
Colson?
bathroom, but you're not.
And then we got this guy.
Hey, Steve.
Good morning.
You look ragged as
Sunshine.
fuck,
I was
dude.
did
gonna say,
did
what-
you just
Holy
crawl out of
shit.
bed?
was his
Like, why am I on
birthday.
camera?
Right, does that sound better?
Yes. That sounds like the right mic.
What the fuck?
Steve,
Come on, Grandpa, you can do it.
You just woke up, dude.
You got this.
Seriously,
You
it's like
got
just
this.
woke up.
I did.
You do.
I
look
love
like
that we're calling
Grandpa.
Grandpa probably the youngest person on the stream.
I'm youngest.
Looks like Grandpa.
I am younger than him by 2 years.
34. Okay.
5.
You've been
Five.
hanging out with him too much.
Who?
Grandpa, you fucking look like him.
That's how it fucking works. That's just
I mean, technically, if you start dressing
Get
like
off my
him,
lawn.
it does work that way. If you wear like similar clothes, then his point
Why
is
the-
valid.
Why the?
I feel
fuck
like we're
did I
watching
come
Gran
here?
Torino, like the outtake scenes.
That's such a good movie.
Wait,
Get
wait
off
for
my
Steve-
lawn.
No one would have called you
Yeah,
Grandpa. I
that's
would
what
have
I was
never
just
thought
gonna
anything of it.
Wait for Steve to tell us to get off his yard.
Followed by a slur.
I was just gonna say, and some other things.
And I want to say good news, Kel. YouTube will let you say waterboarding. I'm here for
Oh.
it. Gal, you brought your own bush here.
Oh my.
FYI, Static, if you go, so like I go to my feed on Rumble to go find this stream, right?
Uh-huh.
the image that it has pulled up is the dude that has the car's vehicle
yeah.
face, but all you see is his lips in between him, like doing this. Just saying, and those are very red lips. that
Okay.
you're seeing, yeah, or
I
at
don't
least
care.
when I pulled it up.
Hang on, I gotta see.
Works for me.
I
Gals
think
Bush-
it might adjust the further into the stream it gets, but that's what it showed
does,
for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Damn.
Gals Missing Bush has demands for weird videos, and I will, after we're done saying chat, I will have a question for everyone, and that will decide the direction where we go.
There's a reason.
We also
I
have Bug,
got rid of
who is
her.
here because there's nothing to do and boredom sucks. Well, thanks for joining here.
Damn.
I
Fuck
don't
you
know if I
too.
should be sorry or not. because
Because, man.
I don't know. Bug, you usually hate the shit I put on. And we got fractions in the chat. We've got
I think it's a
lot of-
shining review, what he said here of the show.
Shining or shiny review?
We're better than boredom.
Shining.
Thank you.
Striving for the best.
Yeah, way
Woo!
to achieve
Keep
mediocrity.
that bar low.
Are we government employees? We've achieved mediocrity.
Yes,
Yay! What's that stupid movie called?
Cash, word to your mother.
Oh, whatever. Word to your mother.
How you doing, Black Pill Timon?
I
Meteor
read this
Advocate?
very dyslexic. When it first came up, I read it as Mayo Huffers.
I see
Yep.
that.
Okay.
Is that a thing? Do people huff mayo?
Maybe.
Google it.
Maybe
You know, consider
I feel like
Oh,
maybe
yeah,
we should ask people in
probably.
Alabama or West Virginia.
Or Kansas.
Dermy.
Gal gonna
Exactly.
take your beanie like black women take other weaves.
I wouldn't be that violent.
Do you feel threatened, Devil?
Yes, I feel endangered.
I fear for my life.
Savage is
Otherwise-
offering a special for
Mm.
weddings for $200.
Oh.
I mean, it's really for $199.
What
I
are you?
don't-
Who's winning now? Who's losing? What's going on?
I'm
bro?
reading Alan Ng's Twitter feed. He's watching Daredevil.
Oh,
Oh no! Shut the fuck! I don't. No, get out of here! Shut that shit off.
I'm
We will
not,
talk
there's no
Daredevil
spoilers.
next
He's
week.
just saying good stuff.
Okay, we will talk that. We will be talking Daredevil next week. That
I
is for sure. But you know what?
God damn!
I
Marvel.
want to talk about the most egregious fucking thing I've seen on the internet in a very, very long time.
The weekend pregame.
Yes. Today we had the
Some people
Epstein.
listeners.
Today we had the Epstein release,
No way.
and
AKA Blue Balls.
this is the worst thing I saw
Right.
all day. Travis Kelce reviewed Swift's music helped him cope with Super Bowl loss.
He's such a cuck.
Well, that was a swerve.
Is anyone
Where's that
surprised by this, though?
Wait, where's
Oh,
the
so-
article I was reading?
That is the most American thing I think I've ever heard Static say. Like, hey, there's a giant list of very important shit, but over here, Swift fucking
Football.
distracted me.
It was very mainstream media of him. Yes. He's tapping into his inner journo here.
He's all like,
There we go.
he's all, this might solve some shit in the real world, but
Guess what?
entertainment, fucking Kardashians. Like,
See, the thing is, I read this imagining him like a woman that just got broken up with, like eating a pint of ice cream with tears running down his face and her music playing in the background.
have you ever played professional football? It's
This is
fucking
so-
ecstatic.
I'm talking about his cuck behavior.
This is some of the gayest shit I've ever seen.
And that's why I think
football game.
Oh.
I listen to my girl.
Exactly.
Steve, you just lost the
Okay.
Super Bowl. Are you going to listen to Taylor Swift music to cheer you up?
and
Oh,
probably
he's
eat
listening
a
to Taking Back Sunday like a real
Or
man.
would you prefer Taylor Swift try to cheer you up in a different way?
I'll probably cry during
Both.
both.
To be
Like,
on, yeah, to be honest, bug-eyed Taylor Swift. I wouldn't wonder.
I'm gonna have like 10 empty
Okay, well, ignore
containers
Taylor
of Ben
Swift.
and Jerry's next to me. And
Okay,
I'm just
so
gonna be
let's
like,
ignore Taylor
Seems like I'm
Swift.
just gonna get fat. Like,
Let's just put it like Steve like has a real relationship with a girl he finds amazing. loves
Girl.
to death, and he's still let's pretend Steve's straight.
Okay.
So
Let's pretend he's normal.
pretend he's a straight dude. So he is like on the Super Bowl championship team, but they lost this year, and he kind of sucked in the game. So what does his girl do to cheer him up? What does he do? Does he listen to her sing music to him, or does he prefer like a good blow? What would you prefer, Steve?
There's no such thing as a good blow, but
I'd
I'd like to sulk.
Prefer the sulk. Okay.
Yeah,
Wait, Steve, did you say there's no such thing as a good blow?
yeah.
That's what he said.
Not from her, but like
Well, he took Taylor out of the equation. It was just
Yep, whatever legal alien Steve is
oh, I thought we were talking about the white powder. My bad.
no.
no, not that kind of blow.
Different blow.
Different
Open
blow.
up your nails, God.
Steve just burned out. We get it.
I'm still trying to figure out what are the non-negotiable rules that Taylor has for Travis. This is from the Times of India.
If he doesn't pull a triple double, he doesn't get a good blow.
She
You know
probably
better.
would make that a rule because she doesn't know
You
shit.
know better.
Crossing
wait,
scores,
hold on. Let
the only one
me
that
just
caught it
read-
was Static.
You know,
Let me just
home run,
read the
no ball,
bullshittery. Let me just read the bullshittery of some of this article. Swift is among the world's leading musicians, and Kelsey is an integral part of the Chiefs, who came up short of the Super Bowl after a 40-22 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. Came up short, you got fucking blown out.
Kelsey reminds me of the black guy in the Blue Mountain series.
Oh, I
I
haven't
haven't
watched
seen
that.
it.
Getting
What's his
pegged
name?
by
So
her
long.
while listening to her.
No.
music.
Oh, not Chaz. What's his name? Chad or something, right?
Yeah, where he can't fucking perform because his girlfriend won't sleep with him.
Hold on, just look at this. This is
I-
from his little podcast when he was making his confession. This is
God,
a fucking. This is like a
confession?
knitted shirt. This shirt looks like a fucking sock. If you can see,
It looks like he
You're able-
lost like muscle mass. What
You
happened?
know he's just saying this to help promote her.
That
He-
shit came
like,
straight out of her closet, dude. What a cut.
the words came straight out of her mouth.
yes.
He's not his own man. Fuck this guy. Fuck her. I hate this.
Sheikh Zula.
Well, dude, maybe the prenup that or whatever agreement when they get married is like he gets half her money for once.
That's cute.
They're not.
I feel like
getting
that
married.
did happen. I forgot. There was
like
a
a
celebrity
Twilight Zone
couple where the
episode.
girl made more
As,
money.
as I reminded Fractured, Taylor Swift is actually 35 years old.
Yeah.
Way to make me feel fucking underachieved in life, you motherfucker.
Hey, I'm underachieved next to fucking Taylor Swift. Jesus Christ.
He does kind of. He looks like he does not look half the man he used to look.
Yep.
Taylor
Well, it's so
Swift.
funny.
Dating
Out of
Taylor
all
Swift
of
will
them.
consume your soul.
Well, actually, no, he was actually fat when the season started.
Wait,
'Cause
wait.
he was
Scroll up.
fat when the game.
I'm sorry.
He
Does that
skipped summer
change
camp.
anything in what we said, though? She sucks the soul.
No, it doesn't. It's just the yo-yoing of him obviously not eating enough and working out enough. He's not a fucking athlete anymore.
He looks
Any
like he got
reason why
a
they lost?
he looks like he got a sniff.
No, he's not the reason why they lost.
No, he didn't
Any
have a chance to be the
reason
reason why they lost.
I'm just saying in general, you know.
They
I
lost
mean,
because the Chiefs.
They
were-
lost because the Chiefs forgot what football was, and the
Oh.
Eagles remembered.
Bro, you
and-
know
and the
you've
refs
given
stopped-
up when
the
it's
refs
the
stopped
third,
cheating.
third quarter, 21 points down. The game's nowhere near to being over, and you got Samaje P. Ryan on 3rd and long, and you fucking run it. That means you gave up. He's a fucking like 35-year-old running back who's never done. He's played for like the Redskins when they were shit. Like the dude's not a good running back.
Well, I'm sorry. They're talking about Mahomes being GOAT. I'm sorry. I'm not a Patriots fan, but Brady
Oh,
literally
don't
is
fucking
I would
say it.
much
No, he's
rather
literally
watch
not.
Mahomes
Fuck off.
play. He's much
Dude.
more exciting to watch. He has better highlights.
I tried to
Wait,
hold
wait,
on.
Throw the ball
how
deep
far-
way
how much
better
are the
than Brady.
Patriots down to the Falcons?
Yeah,
game
because
was
the fucking
over.
screenplays. He's not like scrambling around and fucking throwing bombs down the field. It's screenplays and shit. And Gronk in the middle of the field. He's
Feel like
barely
that's
throwing
what I
it 15 yards out.
When's
Dom?
fantasy football start up again? We got to do this again.
Yeah.
Like 9 months from now.
Hey, you should drop your tight end again and give him to me like last year. That was great.
This is hilarious. So after I saw that the Eagles won, I asked my brother, I was just like, how much you want to bet Ryan's going to make a video?
oh my god.
And he's going to say something sarcastic about, oh, looks like it wasn't rigged.
Hold
type of
on,
thing.
hold on.
Like
That's
5
why
fucking minutes later, 5 minutes
I
later,
know.
part of the title of the goddamn Sports Wars video.
I know what happened.
they ignored me so hard, but this is the narrative. The NFL is so fucking rigged. They had to rig that game to make it look like they're not rigged.
It wasn't rigged.
No,
That's
I know what
the
happened.
narrative.
I know what
That's
happened.
what I'm running with.
The refs were definitely being bribed, but by USAID. So,
God.
so when it got shut down, no more money came, so they stopped giving it to the Chiefs.
Well, no, they
And Trump
called
didn't
every
even realize
fucking
it
penalty
because
there was.
Trump was for the Chiefs, kind of.
No,
He
they
liked-
called so many flags on both sides that what ruined the game. Like neither team could fucking play football. They just flag on both sides of the field, and it was annoying. It was like,
Sounds like
they
a
can't.
Raiders game.
Oh,
Just
dude,
on
it was a Raiders game, bro. Derek Carr would finally fucking throw a decent ball, and it would get pulled back. It's like Jesus Christ.
Do not fucking start with me, okay?
As much
It
as
was a
I'm not a
fucking
fan
Raiders
of
game.
Derek Carr, he's a rhythmic quarterback, and if he gets a flag on his side, he turns into Paul Gasol.
A whiny bitch.
He does. He kind of does. Like you can't. Just let him play the game, and he's a decent quarterback. Unless it's what was it? You're losing by 3 points, and you decide to run it into the end zone and lose the ball. Yeah. Go Raiders!
I
Were the Raiders
really
ever
regretting.
good,
The
though?
best Raider was Jerry Rice.
I'm not gonna argue that.
I wish I had not subscribed.
Actually, it's Randy
followed
Moss.
Harry Sisson on Twitter.
Why did you
Why do you
what?
follow him?
I'm not asking.
You have to,
You followed Harry Sisson, is that what I just heard?
yes,
You
because
follow
I
too many
also
gay twinks, and that includes me.
because you have to follow the rules of Sun Tzu in the Art of War. Know your enemies and know yourself, and you'll always be victorious. This little cunt, and he is
That's why I follow
Is-
Sunderland.
is just like, I don't know what. How is he still getting paid? Seriously, USAID's gone. Where's this money coming from for this kid?
Is it gone though?
So okay, USAID is only a small drop in this pond,
That's true.
and also something no one's talking about.
Uh-oh.
The Republicans increased the debt with their fucking spending bill the other night.
Oh,
They've
fuck.
got a plan to increase the debt for another 3 fucking years. So let's not act like it was a big fucking win this week.
Not
Oh,
Thomas
they
Massey
did by
though.
saying that they passed the no tax
Imagine
on
my show.
And that's not in
That's
there.
not in it.
That's not in there.
Imagine my show.
Like, not a good look, guys. Not a good look.
Nope.
This is D-Day Cobra's like, this is not looking good. This is not a good look this week, guys. And it's not. It's not a good look. But here's the thing. We are literally 6 weeks into the new administration. I mean,
Like, one bad week isn't.
It's been a smoking 6 weeks.
You had
well,
to
he's answered.
increase-
He's
you
had
to-
more questions and answered more questions
Yep.
than Biden did in 4 years. Like 4 times as many.
So I didn't. Okay, we'll talk about the Epstein stuff, but we got this here. I wasn't worried. So Trump's actually blowing things out of the water from my expectations as far as Doge and all that shit goes.
Quick
I
start.
had no faith in whatever Congress looked like because it's all a bunch of horseshit. These people, they're all corrupt and they're all in on it together. This is where the uniparty starts.
Yep.
They all sit there and scratch each other's backs and do the circle jerk, and that's just what it is. So
Yeah.
I didn't really have a whole lot of faith. I knew a lot of it was going to come down. Like there's a lot of stuff that are sitting in executive orders that probably need to be codified by law, so we don't have this stupid shit. Like dudes playing in women's sports.
Well,
I would like every single bill to be one topic and one topic only.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Thank you.
everybody
they're all
would.
a long day
No,
voting.
AOC
want
agrees
easy, come
until
on.
Nancy Pelosi had to talk to her about it.
Here's
And
the
then
thing.
she survived.
Yeah, here's the thing. All these Republicans right now are trying to, scoop on freaking Trump, and so that's why they're doing this whole, oh, we love Trump so much and shit. They're just trying to fucking pick up some of that fucking thunder. They have no intent of changing. They're gonna do the same thing they've been doing for the past fucking 60 years, which is absolutely nothing for the fucking American people.
They
Don't
enjoy
expect the
losing.
Republicans to fucking help you. They're not. Don't put any faith in those assholes. There's a reason I'm not a Republican anymore. I stopped being one fucking hell a long time ago because they're all a fucking bunch of rhino pieces of shit.
I feel
They
like
enjoy
some of
losing too
the
much.
like the what was it? What did they call themselves? Like the Freedom Caucus or something?
Yeah.
Like that? So those ones I think are becoming complacent because they have the majority and everything. So they think that, oh, we can trust everything and not have to pay attention to it and just vote it through because, oh, we have the majority.
They have two extra seats. You need 230. That's what needs to be done. This is what the Republicans, and when I say Republicans, it's just collectively the right side as opposed to what's become of the Democratic Party, which in my opinion is basically commie at this point. What needs to be done is they need to focus on, working on Trump's promises, what he's promised, because I think that's what got Trump over with everybody. He's like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. So the MAGA agenda, the America First agenda, the transparency, that's what you got to be focused on, because you got the Democrats out there saying, oh, Elon Musk is making $8 million a day and people can't afford Medicare. Well, of course he's making $8 million a day. He's got his own company. Yeah, that's what rich people do. What is he also doing? He's also shining a light on waste, fraud, and abuse. But he's trying to cut the IRS. Okay, yeah, go argue to the American people. We want more IRS. I want more taxes.
Tax me harder, Daddy.
Wait, can we?
They are
hold on,
setting
hold on.
themselves up.
Can we talk about
The
Wednesday?
day
Yes,
We'll
get there.
the day a public
Go full
servant
screen on Steve right now.
sits next to me and works with me day in and day out, I will pay more taxes.
The day who sits next
A
to you?
public servant.
Oh,
A motherfucker. The day that a motherfucker
you
that
say you
collects
want-
my money
wait, are you
is
saying you
fucking
want
my
a public
personal assistant,
slave?
I'll pay more. But huh?
I said, are you saying you want a public slave?
I mean, technically they should be, but they work against me. But
He's talking about the
I'll
elected,
take Lauren
the elected
Boebert.
congressmen and congresswomen.
Could you imagine? It turns out it's Pelosi and Shock comes over.
Oh, that's lovely.
I have a problem that the fucking twink or twat that fills up the courtroom fucking water fucking pitcher gets paid more than a cop. There's a problem.
Oh, my bad,
This shit is a nightmare.
a motorcycle
That's
cop
called a
that gets like
bailiff and-
50 tickets.
That's
on
a bailiff, and
February.
they actually are.
Yeah,
cops.
dude. Huh?
That's a bailiff.
I was telling Bud,
And in my
this is a
county,
nightmare
bailiffs are
fuel.
cops.
This is absolutely horrendous.
What
It
the hell
is.
just happened
What?
here?
Bug
Who
is
did
a sick,
this?
sick man.
Fuck you, Bug.
Bug is disturbed.
We get
Yes.
catified?
This is
I'm a
awesome.
kitty.
I love
Yes.
it.
Oh my kid.
Yeah,
He did
I like
the
how
same
static
thing-
Hair.
This is
Devil,
2 weeks in a
Devil
row.
almost looks like he got octopus, dude. It was like a weird.
Freaking did the same thing to the pub last week. Sick, twisted individual.
Make me a calico.
So yeah,
Yes.
Shock wasn't on Bloodbath last night when we were talking about the like 37,000 WinZip licenses the government's been fucking paying for.
I was eating tacos
What?
while I was listening.
Oh, the WinZip. Oh,
the WinZip licenses.
Yeah,
the
dude,
government's
you're-
paying for
you're-
WinZip.
What?
Duke, you're hilarious. Your sarcasm is unbeatable. Do you pay for WinZip? I need
Me?
to know. Was that a joke? I couldn't tell
Pay
if you
for
were
WinZip?
joking. Okay, I don't know why. But I
Before unzipping became a normal
thing.
thing, you had to pay. So that was like
I
10,
know.
15 years ago.
Duke probably owned those like fucking 100 megabyte zip discs, dude.
At the
Oh no,
time,
I had
that's
one of
all
those.
you
I had to
had.
get one for school. The fucking what do they call those things? The zip discs.
Yeah.
The big fat purple things.
Brad,
I thought WinZip was free.
I don't like you.
It is.
Oh, what?
What
You
Brad
know
did
why.
this time. Oh,
What I just
wonderful.
put in the
Well,
private chat?
Yes.
He's coming to DC
I don't
tomorrow.
care.
Also, this is not what
He came
I'm
with a
not using those
piano,
100
too.
megabyte things. Here's 4 terabytes. There you go. 4 terabytes right there. 4 terabytes.
Your sarcasm is legendary. I truly believed it for a hot minute.
Who zips files these days?
Oh.
Yo ho, yo ho.
I use 7-zip.
Yeah, that's all I do.
I think I use WinRAR
every
now.
day.
I don't even
I
use
might.
WinZip.
So I'll zip a pack. So
Oh, yeah, the Polish
if I have
one.
to ship program files, I'll zip them up instead of put them on GitHub server.
Yeah, I mean, we have to because some of them are really big, like discovery documents and everything. You have 200 or 300 megabytes. You have to zip.
Wait, is his penis a boob too?
Yeah, so you see, I don't know when any of that
His
is actually
penis
real
is
because
the
there's been a
boob.
lot of things that claim to be Zelensky and it's not him.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a
I
really
just-
young
I just-
version.
Yeah, it actually is.
He looks really
The
skinny.
clown world we live in right now.
I would like to remind you that we have also had an actor as president of the United States.
Yes,
So it's the same
Yeah.
thing. Ronald Reagan and Zelensky are exactly the same.
Donald Trump.
Oh yeah,
I-
Reagan
true.
played the
Donald
piano
Trump
with
is a
his
reality
penis.
He's an
TV star.
actor.
I forgot
Yeah.
about it.
Donald Trump, the greatest movie ever, Home Alone 2.
Yes,
That's
that's true.
Also, don't forget we had Joe Biden was in Weekend at Bernie's as a dead body.
Oh yeah, it was that was
Yeah.
4 years at Bernie's.
Yeah,
I just rewatched a movie
Oh,
that
yeah.
I no longer like, and rewatching it made me realize that. It's called 2 Weeks Notice.
You
that
ever
a
like
Ryan
that
Reynolds one?
shit?
Who the fuck,
Your guilty pleasure like?
who the fuck
It
gives
has-
2 weeks notice?
It has
you,
Donald
I'm out.
Trump in it though.
has who?
And Donald Trump.
Oh,
And
You-
Netflix didn't cut it out.
Do you get a 2-week notice when you
Who's
get?
Sandra
Do you get a
Bullock
2-week
in
notice
it?
when you're fired? No. Fuck you. I'm out.
your logic
That's
is
actually, you
true.
have to be very careful about that today, especially with what's going on with the FBI and the CIA.
I'm fucking.
When you fire
6'8".
someone, you gotta. It's gotta be set up.
Actually, that's
That's
going to
your
be my
segue.
subject for the
That's your
pub
segue
this
static.
week, dude.
It's okay for Steve to do this because most people give that 2 weeks notice because at some point you might come back. There might be, Steve knows
Yeah.
that once he leaves, they're never gonna invite him back. He knows.
I don't know, dude. Commercial trades are a circle jerk, dude. Everyone always works for somebody, and they move around companies and they start new ones.
Actually, we have a
Oh,
couple
shit.
attorneys coming back.
You all know who your
Tell me how you
competitors
started.
are.
The last place that laid me off hired me back, and that's where I'm working now. So I don't know.
That's
Well, laid
different.
off
You
is
got laid
rehired.
off. I
Yeah.
straight walked
We
out
rehired 2 attorneys
multiple
to look for
different
office.
places, and they let me back.
Like I burned bridges at most of the jobs I've left. Like when I left Target, I knocked over a fucking display because I was pissed. So I kind of kicked it
Nice.
over. So yeah, they're
Nice.
not gonna
Was it
do
Did
the-
you
that.
at least
the
hit
tuck-
somebody in
was
the
it the
face
tuck
with the
display?
cheeseburger on the way out? Fuck you.
No,
fuck
yeah,
you.
I wish.
You're
I
cool.
wish.
You're
Yeah,
cool.
fuck you.
I,
No.
I'm not saying anything. Never mind. So yeah, speaking of notice, let's listen to the 12-hour notice we got for the big boom today.
I
Oh,
don't
Jesus
like. I
Christ.
really don't like her response here.
God.
The
So, yeah,
entire.
so this is Pam Bondi, who is our attorney general, and she has been getting shit pretty intensely for the last week about not releasing the Epstein files, something that her and Kash Patel both said on day 0. Granted, we're only on like days 3 of Kash Patel, but anyhow, and also no one asked for day 0 or day 1, but they
Mhm.
were like, yeah, we'll have this out day 1, and they've done nothing but drag their feet and have fucking excuses, and then she comes on the news to say this.
People are wondering, because you said last week that you have the Epstein files on your desk, is when can we see them and what's taking?
So she's had the Epstein files on her desk. We knew that last weekend when Benny Johnson was talking to her. Everyone was talking to her while they were all at CPAC and everything. And she said, they're on my desk. We're going through them and we're going to let them out. So this is what she has to say.
So long to release them.
I do. Jesse, there are well over, this will make you sick, 200 victims. 200. So we have well over 250 actually. So we have to make sure that their identity is protected and their personal information. But other than
Bullshit, that's already been done.
That whole thing where she was just like, this will make you sick. And then she says how many, and Jesse Waters doesn't react. And so she ups it some more to try and get a reaction out of him and doesn't get it. She starts floundering. Like, she is just waffling on the rest of this video. And everything she's saying to me is just like, you're talking out of your ass. Yeah. I really didn't like this interview. Carry on. Sorry.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
I think tomorrow, the personal information of victims. Other than that, I think tomorrow, Jesse, breaking news right now, you're going to see some Epstein information being released by my office.
What kind? Are we going to see who was on the flight?
Oh, look, she's going to tell us what kind of information we were supposed to receive today.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Are we going to see any evidence from what he recorded? Because he had all of his homes wired with recording devices.
Yeah. What you're going to see, hopefully tomorrow, is a lot of flight logs, a lot of names, a lot of information, but it's pretty sick. What that?
A lot of flight logs, a lot of names. Something that we've already had.
Yeah.
We've had flight logs and names for a long time.
First of all, fucking information. Information
well, as
like
long
this,
it means something if the government
information like this should not be sitting on anyone's desk for any amount of time and should be instantly publicly released for the public to decide. Because I don't trust the fucking government. Red, white, blue, green, fucking purple. I don't give a fuck if you're an illegal immigrant. Like, I mean, alien.
Steve, you have no idea how they've decided to do this. I can't wait.
I don't care. It's sad. Who the fuck are you protecting to fucking have it sit on your desk?
Exactly.
Israel. Public.
That man did.
Okay. Well,
along with his co-defendant.
Absolutely. And he had help. That's for sure.
He sure did.
Yes.
And she said something about how like only the victims' names are going to be redacted and everything. In this interview, didn't she?
Yeah. And yep, she was pushing red flag laws not that long ago.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
I mean,
I think it was
so why have
Robert Barnes when she was first nominated. Brought that up that like she's somewhat of a snake in the grass.
I have a few examples of the evidence that was released today.
Oh Lord.
Here is one of them. Here's one page that was in the binders. We'll talk about the binders in a second. This may be altered.
Maybe.
All
right.
I can confirm it.
Yeah, Bush is retarded, definitely.
Yeah. So Bush is in the Epstein list.
Wait, what does the lopsided titty have to say about this in the bottom?
Lopsided titty.
I was just gonna say his
right
leg
there.
needs to be checked out.
Somebody put out there.
Yeah, boobs.
Thread.
What's supposed to be his leg and foot?
I can't
On
read
the
that.
image.
Hold on, I already changed. Oh, this is. You're right. These are some lopsided titties.
Yeah.
Whoa,
yeah.
way lopsided.
There it is.
Okay.
A meme is worth 1,000 tweets.
I mean, I've seen worse.
Accurate.
There's one reason to have breast reduction, and that's if one of your titties is fucking 2 foot lower than the other one.
2 sizes bigger.
Yeah, you can even them out. That's
you are
acceptable,
not
yeah.
a fucking man, dude. You don't get a reduction. You just grow the other one.
Oh,
get
Oh,
a
that's
big
how
man
that
just in
Is
there.
that how that works?
Fucking idiot, dude. Never settle for less, dude.
There I would just take that one back a little bit.
Just go ahead and tape it up a little.
so this next bit
Little
was
bit
actually
simple.
informative to a degree because this tells you everything. This is like a list of what seems like of everything that they have, And this right here says one red rope. I don't know what that means. Containing highly confidential, responsive material to include nude or semi-nude images and video from digital evidence items processed by CART.
Oh,
so
God.
that's interesting. Maybe that means the videos are there, and they're not only in Israel.
This is the problem. They're putting out shit that no one cares about. We want to see the names. We want to see the people who fucking got on the plane, who went to the fucking island. We want to hear what they have on those people because they've watched the tapes and seen what they've done. We don't care about that you found what you found in his underwear drawer. I don't fucking give a shit about, that shit. Show us the names.
Double-sided toys.
Is it's Normie's authority. No one's gonna believe leaks of the list and shit. But if you actually make it public, more legitimate people will understand and actually acknowledge the shit that we've kind of already known about most of the people on the list, and therefore everyone on that fucking list. And you are holding tapes of that shit. How is that not public?
You get the list and they fucking protected Diddy. It's like, what the fuck?
Well, that's my what I suppose is I've always thought he was because Epstein, they can't even figure out exactly how he made his money. I've always thought he was a honeypot. I've always thought that he was working for the CIA. He was set to get rich men to sleep with kids so that they could blackmail them. And once he stopped doing his job, once he freaking stopped giving them the material they wanted, that's when they turned against him and took him out. But
it's not even Epstein's island. It's name again.
Oh, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Is it Ghislaine?
Wasn't she just his girlfriend?
Yeah, she was the girlfriend. She was
Ghislaine,
the madam, the fucking.
She had jizz.
She was the chick from
it's Ghislaine's
She
daddy's
was a fixer.
island.
She was not his girlfriend.
He's just a housekeeper.
like the chick from Smallville for that one.
That's
like
Nexium.
Yeah, so she was the one that was, there to hold them down to get the branding tattoo things. Like, that's basically what
she was also a recruiter.
Yeah.
But we don't know who was recruited. We don't know who she recruited or anything. That's interesting how he convicts them.
Yeah, I know. Except they got Scott Rainier with Nexium, but they didn't get anyone that he was, dare I say, servicing. And then the same with Epstein and Maxwell. And then we've got the same thing going with Diddy. People need to be in jail for this shit.
Did y'all watch the Sound of Music? Sound of Freedom?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
So a lot basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tell someone that outdid fucking
gone.
But yes, so it's based on true events and everything, and the woman would lure the kids in, like she was all nice and sweet to them and brought them for their casting and all of that shit. Women are fucking evil, man. God.
You're talking about the Angel Studio movie, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys finish? I'm sorry. I had to take the puppies outside. Did you guys finish bashing Pam Bondi?
You know what? Maybe not, because was this her idea?
Oh god.
Oh, we're gonna start this shit? Oh, okay.
Was this Pam Bondi's idea, or was this I need to know whose idea this was, because it was fucking retarded. We're gonna give these files to a bunch of influencers, with the exception of maybe this dude back here, Mr. Cernovich, has nothing at all to do with any of this shit. This woman
for the gorilla mindset.
Hey, that's Will Ferrell in the back, bro.
Okay. This woman here, she posts videos of retards from TikTok. She doesn't even make her own videos.
I agree with you that it's cringe.
But she's the greatest threat.
I don't hold it against them for taking a victory lap on this, whatever. I just wish it was actual, like I said, something of substance and not seems like a bunch of shit.
I don't care who it is. I care what this picture is showing. It's not showing any sobriety about anything. My main issue is this looks like some, hey, we're part of this cool ass thing. Look at us, guys. My main issue with this is the fucking optics to the fucking victims whose names are supposedly in that.
This kills
is
credibility.
fuck. This is terrible.
This
Like I
this
said,
is
it's
this is the
cringe,
discussion we had
but-
earlier today, which I do not think was well carried out because I don't think true conversation is benefited by text messaging. Because
I feel like I'm getting reprimanded.
as I was saying earlier,
You kind of are.
what?
Shame on you.
I never get in the shit. I got in the shit today.
I know you got in the shit, and that was a bad mistake to get in the shit. Because you cannot have a true argument. And when I say argument, I don't mean like
Discussion.
hateful argument.
Autistic
I
shadow
mean like
matches?
true spirited argument. What I do as a living.
Yeah,
I
this-
argue as a living.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
And
Debate.
a debate. But I argue as a living, and at the end of the argument, I would many times go out and have a beer with the guy I was arguing against. That's what we did because that's our job.
Fucking lawyers.
Yes, that's what we do.
I wonder why I
uh,
don't fucking trust people.
Also, let me point out that I'm probably the only person in this group, to my knowledge, that has actually spoken to sexual crime victims for 5 years every Monday.
Well, yeah, I didn't have a job with it. No.
So that's why I personally found this offensive. I understand the victory lap, but you don't take the victory lap in public, okay? This is a very serious thing. And Gal made the point. We are talking about releasing information about a sexual abuse ring, which may implicate many members of the government, many high-profile figures, and also involves names of people who probably don't want to be named. This is actually a very sensitive subject to be released.
That dude looks
Well,
concerned like he's on the list or something.
Posobiec is like, this is so performative.
Here's the thing. I don't think they should release the victims' names. Any of his victims, any of the kids who went through this, absolutely not. Don't release it. No one needs to know that shit. I want to fucking know the perpetrators.
Yeah.
But like I said, I also I just don't give a shit that they're taking a victory lap. I think it's cringe. I'll go with you on that. I'm not arguing that it's not cringe. It looks stupid. It's dumb. It's the worst way to put it out. But I just don't give a shit.
I don't think it's stupid or dumb. It's disrespectful.
My argument is, how do you reach the younger generation that doesn't even have a fucking TV? Most fucking kids that are like on these apps and shit, they don't watch TV.
They're not going to understand. They're never going to understand the significance of this.
Yeah, but
I really don't think they will.
Thinking down
But,
the,
but it's not for them. It's not for them.
Thinking futuristically, what does news look like? What does truth fucking search look like? How are they going to find the truth? Because like not too long ago, like you were only able to find truthful information from X because they weren't fucking
hold on,
like trying to block shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't trust anything. So like,
there's another point to be made in Posobiec's photo here.
He looks like a fucking beaten puppy.
I know that, but no, I want you to look at the title. What is the folder called?
The Epstein Files Phase 1. And then
is this
order
an
of
MCU
Attorney
release?
General Pam Bondi and FBI Director Kash Patel.
Phase 1. What's phase 2? What's phase 3? Well, we know
Endgame.
That's when they beat Thanos. So I guess that's when that happens. What do you guys do? There's so much about this that is cringe. It's ridiculous.
Who are you fucking protecting? I don't give a fuck, dude. That shit should have been fucking public information on a website.
This is the
within
point I'm making,
minutes of it
Steve.
hitting a desk. Like, fuck,
This is the point I'm making. This is serious shit.
I get
This
it,
is
but
very
like,
serious shit.
I think it's petty that they fucking like gave it to social influencers, but like,
I don't care about social influencers getting it. I think that turning it into some sort of photo op where everybody's happy-go-lucky and having fun is the most disrespectful way to handle this.
That's
the
point.
gross.
Yes.
I do agree. I agree.
Yeah.
That's how my day felt, dude. So many people were just doubting, like, yeah, look, guys, you're not going to get the Epstein list. And I'm like, yeah, but like, give the administration time, maybe. And then when the news came out, all I see is just people holding fucking
Well,
binders, and I'm
the
getting
reason
no
why it's
information.
Tell me
because
what's in the
What is
binder.
it?
there's
Talk to me
nothing in
about
the
it.
binders. That's what I'm saying.
No.
Yeah, there's nothing in
It's
binders of
phase
what-
one is them giving them list of shit they found in his house. I guarantee there's not a single name in that binder. It's all shit that they found in his house, like this kid's toothbrushes. Oh boy, like that doesn't tell us shit, dude.
It's an
That's why
exhibit
it's
list.
in phases. We're not going to get names till like phase 4 or phase 5 or some stupid shit, and that's going to be
Now,
in
wait.
3-4
Here's the other
years.
thing. Here's the other thing, though. So what's interesting now is we have the letter that Bondi wrote to Patel, where now we have the whistleblower saying, "Oh yeah, they didn't give you what's actually there." So this is where allegedly we're hearing stories about files being burned and destroyed, things being gotten rid of. The deep state is like trying to save itself for some goddamn reason, because they know they're cooked.
Because they don't want to go to jail.
They don't want to go to jail. So what needs to happen, honestly, is I don't want to say secret police, but shit, you need. The problem is the deep state is the deep state. Anyone who thinks the deep state does not exist is a freaking fool. It's been here since the military industrial complex. That's what Eisenhower warned about. That's when it really started growing up, all feeding on itself. It's a giant hydra. Cut one head off and two more show up. They're just feeding on themselves. They're engorging themselves on taxpayer money. That's why they're afraid of Doge. That's why they're afraid of all this information being released, because people are going to go, what the hell have we been doing? Why are we paying taxes for this crap? Oh, we can't listen to Elon Musk because as Joy Behar says, he's a foreign national who grew up under apartheid, so he's a racist. He's saying, should we investigate the IRS? Probably the most hated government entity in existence ever. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. Let's not do that. Should we talk about this list, which apparently is run by Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein, who killed himself? Let's not talk about that. Let's talk about the influence he gained. Let's not talk about how he got his money. Let's not talk about who was involved in any of this. Don't talk about that. Go along to get along. Go along to get along. Don't upset the apple cart, because we have a certain new world order that George Soros has worked so very hard to prop up for the last 20 years. I'm gonna have to stop.
I feel like that it was just handled poorly. I think that before they saw everything and knew everything, they had grandiose expectations on what they can just release out into the world.
So here's the thing. Pam Bondi all of a sudden decides that she's going to release this information the night before, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, we're going to do this tomorrow. These people don't all necessarily live by DC. So they knew that they were going to do this for who knows how long.
Yeah.
Right.
They're fucking idiots.
But so
whoever thought this was a good idea.
This is as gimmicked as WWE at this point.
It's so fucking gay.
I mean, it goes into Eric Bischoff did a TED talk, and he basically talked about how the media is taking tips from basically wrestling and stuff like that. That's all we have. It's all wrestling. It's all kayfabe. It's all fake bullshit that they're just, they're all, and we've all talked about it before. They're all just playing us against each other at this point, and that's all this is. That's all it is. It's just more fake bullshit. That's all this was.
I would absolutely love to have an opportunity to work in the federal government for this aspect of opening stuff up, revealing stuff, because I still have that
You want to be the centralized decentralizer.
Yeah.
Classifier.
Yeah. I kind of like, Cash Patel. Because obviously I've been a lawyer for 27 years now. The proudest I've ever been as a lawyer was when I was putting bad guys in prison, child molesters, murderers, all that type of stuff. Here's the thing. I don't know that I could work for Pam Bondi. I don't have any respect for her.
Do you have professional experience with Pam Bondi?
No, I've never professionally worked with Pam Bondi. Pam Bondi was in the Hillsborough office. I was in the Pinellas office.
Or worked against her. I don't know.
Quiet. No, Pam Bondi was a prosecutor in Hillsborough County. I worked in Pinellas County. We are very close, literally across the bay.
Okay.
Pam Bondi at the time I kind of felt like she was the face. She was a pretty face. Go check out. I would invite you right now to go look at Pam Bondi's Wikipedia page and go look at her attorney general photo.
The one
that they released when she was originally nominated, like 20 years ago.
The one where she actually looks
Her
like
Florida attorney general photo. This photo has been used for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
Anytime I would get the Florida bar news, it would be the same photo of her. I'm like, honey, this is like you at 32 or 52. What the hell is this going on? Now, look, she looks good for being almost 60 years.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say she's an attractive woman. But at the same time, it's facade over fact. And I really think that's what this was. Fact, not fake. Facade. That's what this was. This is all a bunch of like, here's what we got. No, you don't have anything. They're all coming out there saying, look, we got the binder. Okay, what's in the binder? A bunch of blacked out photos?
That's what I was.
They were celebrating before they looked at anything. And that's why you fucking influencers, if you want to try to be journalists, if you want to try to really be investigators, freaking investigate. Open up the damn thing and go, what's in this? As soon as it's handed to me, I'm looking at it.
Yeah,
I'm not running out saying, look what I got. No, I'm like, wait, I'm handed a book that says this is the Epstein client list. I'll see who's on there. Boom, 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 boom. That's what I'm doing.
Except they hand it to them and say, you don't open this yet. Don't open this now or ever. And
do you guys remember that?
They did it. They finally fucking did it.
This is how they get their access, though. They follow the rules. It's like games journalism and shit like that. They play the game with the developers so they can get their access, their early access. This is early access for government information.
So this is a tweet I made earlier that says you
They
can't
took
hate
it down.
the government enough. They deleted the fucking tweet where they said, "Here's the Epstein files," and they
was that the Rickroll?
Rickrolled your ass.
Did anybody? Oh, please tell me somebody archived that.
Who did this?
Yeah, I've got it. Give me a sec. I can pull it up.
Do you guys remember that photo that the stupid fucking Democrats took where they were all wearing like
dashikis and everything?
Yeah, and they were like down on a knee and shit. And,
yeah,
like that staged bullshit photo. That type of photo would have been better for today, where people just stood all holding their binders.
With their arms locked?
What?
With their arms locked?
Well, something that didn't demonstrate, oh, happy-go-lucky fun. Because that's not what this fucking situation deserves.
No, it's read the room.
Exactly.
And
I don't care that you're happy. Be fucking happy that this shit is somewhat moving forward at the very least, whatever. But you don't need to show that to the world right now.
That's the point.
Have some decorum.
Like I said, in my former job, I convicted a lot of child molesters.
Mm-hmm.
Did I, act like Tiger Woods sinking the winning putt at the Masters if I won a trial? No, you never do that in front of people.
They should have done like a.
You wait till you're behind the scenes. You wait till
never
you're with your
get that
buddies.
back. No matter
Yes.
what they win, that feeling of winning something is never going to take away what they lost.
I mean, that's what it is. Like, look what I got. Look,
I'm sorry you wasted your money, Duke.
On what, my law school degree?
On your fucking iPad folder you just showed.
Oh.
Some of these people are like producers of shows and shit. They should have done like a Law and Order compilation.
Judge Judy, bro.
SVU.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's just disrespectful.
Yeah.
Epstein's list.
So,
and this is not like, beating the Nazis, since this was a point brought up. This is not, VE Day. This is not VJ Day. Okay. This is, we're talking about releasing names of people who've committed crimes against minors.
So this was the point that I was trying to make earlier today that this random person on the internet pointed out so well.
I like Mochi Mochi.
I think a lot of people like Mochi.
You're welcome. He's probably why he's in your feed.
They say, could you imagine if it were 2022 and Biden said, I'm going to release the Epstein files, and the next day Vaush, Destiny, and Hassan were all giggling in front of the White House with folders that said Project Ice Cream Phase 1. Seriously, fire whoever's bright idea this was.
It also says to me that these people, you got DC Drano, you got Chaya Rychek, you got Liz Wheeler there. You're missing the point. You're missing the point. Yeah, we're happy transparency is happening. But, well, transparency, not really transparent just yet. Allegedly, transparency is happening.
Allegedly.
But do not do your do not do your touchdown dance on television.
Not until we got information.
No, don't ever do your touchdown dance. This is not a touchdown dance thing.
So
you smear it in your enemy's face, you can.
Someone brought up earlier that this is a historic moment. And I don't disagree with that, but
I disagree.
Focusing on that, I don't fully disagree with that for clarification purposes. I can understand the point
But
of
we're
that.
seeing that it's another fucking like false flag shit. Like nothing's happening.
So even if we did get something, y'all just made me forget my fucking point, and it was a good one. God damn it.
What?
She thinks it was a good one.
I'm trying to find. So I've got I have a tweet that archived the stuff with the fucking government rickrolling its own people, but Twitter bookmarks are fucking broken, and I have to scroll through everything I've bookmarked over the last 3 months. So I'm seeing a lot of scary shit because this is the pregame folder.
Your algorithm will never recover.
That's okay. I like retards. They make me smile. Well, while I'm looking for this, let's listen to a possible explanation for why today's events took place and why we got a binder full of
nothing.
Now, say what you want of this man. I don't really care. I don't really have much opinions on conservative, whatever the fuck you want to call these things. Well, this guy's Glenn Beck. I'm not his biggest fan, but he has some things to say.
Others were told this morning, given this binder, which has absolutely nothing in it, and they were told that by Pam Bondi and the president that she had, because the president asked, ordered for the release of this. Kash Patel delivered it to her desk last week. They were going through it. They expected this to be full of everything that Kash Patel has told me he has seen in the past. But there was nothing. There was nothing left in it. And Liz reports that she was told that the feeling from Pam Bondi and others is that the Southern District of New York, the FBI in the Southern District of New York, actually has the tapes and everything else and will not turn it over to the White House or to Pam Bondi. If that is true, and I understand Liz correctly, and Liz is going to be on my radio program tomorrow and my podcast tomorrow to talk about her experience. If that indeed is true, then we have a civil war on our hands.
Taking tips from Beanie Boy?
He's not wrong.
Well, okay. So he goes to elaborate a little bit more on the Civil War. He doesn't necessarily mean like in the streets. He means within the state.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do not mistake the phrase Civil
Which I
War
agree
for
with.
North versus South.
Well, yeah, but
No.
you know what? You know what's funny is this is probably the exact same shit that was happening 4 years ago. The last time.
Mm-hmm.
Deep state shit. We've had a civil war within our government, And there's only one side that's been winning.
And it's because nothing's happening. Like if they're withholding information, it's easy. Go arrest them. I would literally have people down there
What
march
needs to
down there
happen
and
right
arrest
now,
those sons of
honestly,
bitches.
is Kash Patel needs to form his own FBI task force and go into the Southern District of New York, which is one of the most powerful U.S. attorney offices in this nation, if not the most powerful one, and say, step away from your desk, put your hands in the air. You're all under arrest. Your computers are ours. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
It's not going to
And
happen.
take over the Southern District.
I don't know how
And you know what? Here's the thing. They can do it.
Yeah.
You know why? Because this is the bullshittery we have going on. People are like saying, but they're the law. They're the judiciary. No, the Attorney General's office, every U.S. Attorney's office is under the control of the executive branch, aka the President of the United States, also known as Donald J. Trump. So when Donald J. Trump says, you're fired, you're fucking fired. He can do it. He can literally destroy the Southern District of New York right now and say insubordination, corruption, hiding evidence. I demanded this. I am the commander in chief. I am the head of the executive branch. I am in charge of the judiciary, and I demanded these documents. As the President of the United States, you refused my orders. You are in abeyance of the order of the chief executive of the United States of America. You're fired.
Exactly.
You either turn it over or you're fired. That's it. And they'll say, he's a dictator. No, he's acting constitutionally.
Well, so look, we could be gearing up for a summer of love.
Yeah,
And-
not to like.
Yeah, there's a constitutional crisis. There absolutely is a constitutional crisis. It's a fucking deep state who are ignoring the Constitution. They
What were
have
you gonna
taken
say,
it
Sean?
upon themselves.
No.
We are not a democracy. We're a constitutional republic, but we're being ruled by a bureaucracy. The bureaucracy has to be taken apart and given back to what it really was meant to be. The powers of the federal government are clearly enunciated in the United States Constitution. And when you got to the Bill of Rights, and after number 9 says anything that wasn't put in here before belongs to the states. This ain't fucking tough, guys. It's a rule book.
But it's complicated because you have one side that wants to make every fucking law federal. And not to defend Beanie Boy, but I've always kind of agreed with
that one side is called communism.
Yeah. I mean, like, when he means civil war, he literally means one branch of the government refusing to follow the law or comply with the other side of the government. So like abortion, right? If one state says abortion's illegal and then someone goes to another state where it is legal, they have every, that's a conflict that could spark a civil war. That's always been the argument. And then I don't know. That's kind of cope if that's kind of Tim Pool's.
Well, this is retarded.
This is a branch of the government not
level
complying with
fucking
another.
retardation. Beanie Boy saying the blunder today was meant to happen so they could expose the FBI.
That's another
That is
interesting
literally
idea.
The 5D chess meme of Donald fucking Trump.
Yeah.
That died during his
8D.
first administration. That went away. It was cute while it lasted, but
It's
it
not
wasn't
him.
real.
That's not the plan, but that is what's happening though. One branch of
It's
the
what's
government is
happening.
not complying to another branch of the government, and if no one does anything about it, then one side, Republicans, are allowing tyranny, or it's a uniparty, and they're both going to profit and benefit off of bitching about tyranny without actually doing anything about it.
Because
So again, we have more performative acts.
Exactly.
So literally, the
Like
idea would
pulling
be
blinders and taking pictures.
So literally, the idea is this: we get, Pam Bondi gets the documents, and she goes to Cash, and she goes, "Dude, what the f is this shit?" He goes, "That's what they gave me." It's like, well, this is bullshit.
that's
He goes,
what happened.
I know this is bullshit.
That should have been what everyone fucking posted. They should have been
So
posting
here's
this
what
binder's empty. That's what they
So
should have.
then here's what
Everyone
we're
should have
gonna do.
tweeted that.
So here's what we're gonna do.
Amen.
Let's write let's work on this letter that I'm gonna send to you, Cash. And it's gonna say you're directed to do this because the FBI is now rogue. And everyone knows that you're there to bust some heads and kneecap people and all this shit. So literally now we have smoke-filled backrooms and the smoke-filled backrooms.
So this is what Kel says here is exactly what I was going to say. It was meant to what happened today was meant to expose the FBI, and it's like, well, everyone who's paying attention that the FBI has been exposed already knew that. The people who aren't paying attention are making fun of the idiots with the binders, and they don't care that the FBI is corrupt.
Hey, guess what? You know how long the FBI has been corrupt?
Since its
Inception.
1929, I think, is when it was created.
Yeah.
J. Edgar Hoover was director of the FBI for over 40 years.
Wow.
Think
the
about
vacuum salesman?
Think about that. Wait, think about that.
I paid
This
attention.
guy was director of the FBI for 40 plus years? And no one talked about him wearing
He was also
skirts?
the president that I believe led us into the Great Depression or something. He led us into some shit. Like when he was out, America was fucked.
No. J. Edgar Hoover's different than President Hoover.
I was thinking Herbert Hoover. Herbert Hoover.
J. Hoover was the one who had all the tapes.
Yeah, the cross-dresser who started it.
J. Edgar is very different than Herbert. He was in charge of the FBI for 40. Think of being in charge of this agency for 40 years. An agency was Federal Bureau of Investigation. They're not investigating anymore. They're not investigating crime. That's what Cash is talking about doing.
They're investigating freaking parents at school meetings.
So I want to watch more of this. I have what Cash had to say earlier
terrorism.
today. I'll bring up the Cash thing after this. I want to watch this whole thing because so there is another 3 minutes of this to go, but I kind of like what he has to say at the end.
An internal civil war. You have a duly elected president, his duly elected confirmed leaders of the FBI and the Department of Justice, and then you have the Southern District of New York FBI and Department of Justice bucking the orders of the president and their direct bosses. There is no other way to describe it. If that is true, there is no other way to describe it than you have a department or two departments under the president that are in complete rebellion. And that would have to be, I mean, that's not something you take a Doge scalpel to. That's something you take an axe to and you cut it out.
It treasonous?
Because that's
No. Way?
No. Do not. No. Don't use that word.
What?
I'm legally telling you, do not use the word treasonous.
I did say
That
in
is
a way.
And she was actually asking a question. She wasn't accusing. She was asking, looking for a definition.
I'm sorry. Then it is not treasonous.
And that's why I was
It is
asking.
nowhere close to treason. What it is sedition.
It's sedition.
Okay. Valid.
Cancer, and it is a rebellious cancer, and honestly, a civil war against the president and his duly processed appointees. This is not what I expected from Kash Patel and Pam Bondi and the president.
Why is he doing this on his phone?
Because he's got to pretend like it's TikTok.
Oh my god.
Maybe everyone was on lunch and he's too old to figure out how the camera stuff works on his
Oh
own.
my god.
He just doesn't know the microphone's on the bottom of his phone.
But like you run the Blaze. You pay. What do you fuck you pay people to do?
Yeah, but if they were on lunch.
And he's probably sitting at the desk in his studio.
I would never fucking say no to my boss. I work through my lunches. I'm a fucking man. Who takes lunch? That's something
Maybe
that
he
women
didn't
invented.
say anything. Like he just had a thought and he's like, no one's here. I'm
No,
just
it's.
I paid a bitch to record me. I'm not going to do this myself.
Al was right because they're trying. This is all performative now. This is what gets the clicks and everything. Look, when I record videos, I hate using the freaking 916 perspective.
Well, he's
as opposed to
half-assing it
619.
because he's not in his Nissan Altima from like '97.
He's half-assing it because he's intentionally half-assing it.
Well,
Glenn
he's
Beck
not in
has
his
been
car.
doing
He's
this
gotta
for
be in the
30
car.
years. He's been doing this for 30 years. He's half-assing it on purpose to
He's
appear
good at it.
spontaneous and like, oh, I'm just coming off the cuff. I just picked up my phone and say, I'm upset about this because this is what gets clicks on TikTok.
I think
Fuck
you
you,
missed the
TikTok.
joke. You should have said
We
this
don't
is
need to ban TikTok
tyranny.
because of the CCP. We need to ban TikTok because it just fucking sucks.
Don't ban shit. I don't want the government banning shit. Tired of that. And
Not the
gals
government.
missing Bush.
People.
You should have said Sheerany because
Not the government. People.
Shears make the bush go away. Sheerany.
Oh, there you go.
And the vice president, and I
What
take
the
them at this point at their word because I know them. I know how serious each of them are about rooting out this cancer. But this looks really, really
Oh, now we got your
horrible
good side.
for the president because what
I can see
others
this
will say
microphone.
is, well, this is just the same old stuff, and names of people that they were friends of were on, and so they had to blame it on somebody else. Well, I just don't believe that of the president and Cash and Pam. I know the passionate response in private about these names and about this list, and how Cash in particular couldn't wait to release this. He is on he is a dog with a bone. He is on a mission, and so is the president, and I believe Pam Bondi is too, on a mission to rat this evil out.
Your wife cheats on you.
If it's true, we're in civil war. The state is at civil war with
Yeah,
itself.
well, your cat cheats on you.
That's a lie.
If it's not true, then we will see this administration not move against the Southern District of New York. If I were President Trump, and I got to give him the benefit of the doubt here, because I think this is, giving him the benefit of the doubt, he is focused on Russia and everything else. But if I were Donald Trump, and no matter what I had planned, if I had an agency in rebellion, I would get on my plane and I would fly to New York and I would personally fire every single person, and I'd put a padlock on that door in Southern District of New York. That's what the president, I believe, should do if, I understand what Liz is saying is correct, and if it is.
I just love the idea of Donald Trump going down there and firing all of them.
You
and
fired.
locking them out.
You said.
I wish it came from
Wonderful.
somebody that wasn't a hand hanger, dude. That dude was so fucking fake. It's disgusting.
I know. Yeah.
That's the first time I've ever seen a motherfucker.
Glenn Beck is really lost
The
relevance.
president should go down there and put his padlock onto the fucking.
Steve, don't make fun of him. Dad loves Glenn Beck.
Glenn Beck has lost relevancy, in my opinion.
Fuck, is dad
Oh,
gay?
yeah.
These are Republicans, so yeah.
The,
right, I've heard.
But the sentiment is correct.
She told me.
The sentiment is correct. You go there, you say,
Damn it.
I am shutting down this. I'm shutting down this office. It is closed. Everyone right now, step away from your computers. Do not touch a thing. You are now you're now being detained pending investigation.
Uninstall WinZip from your computer and leave. your
Uninstall WinZip. Stop paying
WinZip.
I mean,
Just because you uninstall it doesn't mean it stops the subscription payment.
Just give me peace of mind, okay? You don't fucking
wait.
uninstall WinZip, download 7-Zip, and get the fuck out of my office.
Here's the thing. So what they're gonna say, what these brave, true patriots in the Southern District are gonna say is, we are resisting Yahtzees. Okay, stop this fucking shit. Okay, we're resisting. We're fighting for democracy. Hey, guess what, sons of bitches? Democracy happened. The nation voted to put Donald Trump in, not only electoral college, but
No,
You know, the popular
middle
vote.
America voting in a president is tyranny. It's the end of democracy. You see,
They voted in Hitler. Did
Yeah,
they?
they
Did they
did.
really? Did they really? Because guess what? He hasn't locked up any of you people yet. Everyone who
Trump
says we're gonna
supporters
get
are
locked up,
disappointed
Only
that
he
he's not
would.
fucking Hitler, bro.
They- they are
want him
so-
to put the fucking
they
hammer
wa-
down.
they want so much for him to be what they imagine him to be. All these people, former MSNBC employee Joyless Reed right now, because she's crying too much on camera. Joy Behar, who apparently probably will get her fucking ass sued.
Oh, I hope so.
She keeps talking about, I just go, just fucking go. Just sue that bitch. I want to see, and Sonny
You should do
Hostin,
it.
sweetheart, do not pretend you have a real law degree. You're the dumbest fucking bitch I've ever seen in my life.
Chuck, did
I
you
don't-
see what
she-
she said
she-
about Elon today?
I did.
Yeah.
Who do you think's the
Wild.
legit? Miss Biden's medical degree or
Joe Biden does not have a medical degree. She has a PhD in
Jill.
education.
Yeah, it's a professor thing.
you still didn't answer my question? Which one's more legit?
Hey, wait a minute. Jill Biden ran a cabinet meeting.
She called
did.
human beings breakfast.
Well, but you know what? They
monsters.
say Elon Musk ran the one yesterday.
Yeah, he stood up. Look, Elon needs to really dress
He
better.
wasn't. He didn't even have a fucking seat at the table.
I'm sorry. Elon looks ridiculous. He was like fucking
know.
Dr. Evil. He's looking like,
Doctor.
He's like autistic Dr. Evil. He's like autistic.
just like give him a bald cat.
It's Dr. Goodman.
And you got X there is like his mini me. I mean, Jesus, guys. And I haven't even talked about Ashley St. Clair, whatever.
Yeah, we have.
is.
Well,
Good.
notice who was out there supporting her single motherhood and who was getting binders.
I'm all for Elon dressing like shit, dude, because people underestimate other people that are fucking clearly smarter than them just because of how they dress. Like, I don't care, dude. Like, I will never underestimate somebody that wears a Canadian tuxedo because that motherfucker is probably
what the fuck
loaded.
is a Canadian tuxedo?
Yeah,
I don't know
What?
you guys don't know what a Canadian tuxedo is?
How do you not know what that is?
Denim?
time.
Like jeans and a t-shirt? Like I don't.
Wait. So I'm not an uncultured swine?
You're not.
You still are. You still are.
Well, you still are, but explain this to us. It's okay.
Denim on denim on denim on denim, baby.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's just like a New Hampshire
the
lesbian to
fuck?
me.
Or that's just a country tuxedo. I don't know why it's Canadian.
Oh, yes.
So here's one of the most infamous photos of Canadian tuxedos.
Shouldn't it have the furry collar? Like those are the legit denim jackets, right? When it has the fur.
That's my boy.
Yeah, that's why I chose. I chose it for you. Steve.
Who's
Oh,
that?
I
dude?
didn't even recognize her, bro. That's a sane version of Britney Spears. Holy shit.
She doesn't have knives.
Yeah, I didn't recognize her without her kitchen knife. Without her Williams Sonoma knife.
What year is this? Like
See,
1999?
Exactly.
I know.
Listen. This proves my fucking point, dude. Like, he knew she was fucking crazy and was smarter than most people gave him credit for, and he fucking ditched the bitch. Like,
Steve's ready for the second coming of bringing sexy back.
Yeah.
Steve's ready to have sexy brought back all over him.
Sexy denim comes back.
I'm
I'm pretty sure he's ready to bring back sexy joke back.
No, the other comment, the most recent one. Why is your bush referred to you as mom?
Oh no, it's not.
It's creepy.
No, it's not.
So, Shock, you have you have the first simp of the chat for the
Yay, about time.
No.
Everyone usually calls me gay.
show.
You are. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And Dom, I don't think Trump has said anything about this yet.
Trump was in
Honestly-
meetings with Keir Starmer all day.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
hanging out
with
Keir Starmer, and that
JD
was kind of
dunking
the
on Keir
excuse-
Starmer.
That was kind of the excuse of why those photos got taken, because supposedly all the reporters were there for that. And it's like, bro, you're at the fucking White House. There's cameras everywhere.
Yeah.
Mhm. Stop it.
With how this is going for him, I hope that Trump tells them, says, look, you guys, you know, this was on your
this
thing.
now.
Yeah, fix it now. I want it out there. If it's not, go like you guys been saying, go arrest them, or like, you know, just get it done. And
Here's the
hopefully
other
this
thing.
whole show goes away, and it just
Here's the other
yeah.
thing. So we already know
Oh no.
it's a
Cal,
known
don't do
fact
it.
that Donald Trump is on the flight logs for Epstein's airplane.
No.
But not to the island.
No.
Correct. Because he would fly, like, he would, like, jump on it from, like, Mar-a-Lago,
Florida to New
or
York.
Florida, New York,
yeah.
like 2 or 3 times with his family. Because, that's what Epstein did. He was trying to get influence, Epstein is a very weird person. How he got to what he is, how he got his money is very weird and mysterious. And there are many documentaries out there.
I didn't pull this article, but I saw something about they fucking bulldozed his Palm Beach mansion today.
What?
He did not. I did not think he had a mansion in Palm Beach.
The headline said something about millions and millions of dollars worth of Palm Beach residence. It was worth millions of dollars. Got fucking bulldozed today.
Well, how can you sell it?
We know that was in Mar-a-Lago.
Who's gonna
because that's
buy
only
that?
worth about $100,000.
Right.
That's true.
Let's
But
try not
but
to.
here-
But yeah,
Like,
Here's the thing about releasing all this information. So let's pretend that there actually is information about Donald Trump in all this stuff. Would we not have seen it already?
oh yeah, they'd have leaked the date.
It would have been released immediately. If the left's like, oh, he's on the flight logs. Really? Is he? Did you check the flight logs? Did you see where he flew from? Let's look at those flight logs. Let's look at the flight logs that say from like New York to, Pedo Isle or to wherever, or to some place in Africa. Donald Trump is not on those. The left, and I say again, the left, not the Democrats, not the liberals, the left would love any scintilla of evidence that shows Donald Trump was with Epstein, engaging in all these activities that Epstein is alleged to have been involved in, because it's alleged, because we didn't get to go to trial, because he killed himself when all the cameras went down in a jail cell in New York. If that information existed, we would have seen it a long time ago.
Why
So
are you
what
saying
information is being protected? That's the thing. The information that's being protected is the people who are like, I need to leave the country right now.
Do you really need to? I know it's the lawyer in you, but you really need to say alleged at this point. I don't think he's going to come back
I
to
know.
life to
That's what I
sue
said.
you. I mean,
This is what the quotes mean.
He's
This
all like,
is a
"You're defaming
sarcastic
me,
bullshit.
sir."
This is when I do. It's like I'm not being real.
Okay.
That's what that is. I'm sorry. That's secret lawyer speak. We do that all the time. I just revealed all the lawyers' secret codes. Sorry. Never happened. Edit this out. We're not live.
So we had some other pretty big news today, and this is from the Post Millennial, and they have this little thing pop up earlier, and it just drives home further what I said earlier today. This guy looks
We're
like
gonna
he
sign
just
up for
got
the
beat
Poso Blue?
by the rolled up paper towel for wetting on the floor. This is his blue steel. He needs a new look.
Jack.
He looks like he's about ready to cry.
Looks stoned
Yeah.
as fuck.
Breaking. Thomas Matthew Crooks may have had an accomplice, says private investigator.
Yeah, called the Secret Service. Oh, allegedly.
We don't think he acted alone.
Of course.
That's shocking.
It's called the FBI.
Next thing you're going to tell me is, wait,
What?
I'm sorry. Next thing you're going to say is like, Oswald didn't act alone. Stop.
Right. So would-be assassin of President Donald Trump, Thomas Matthew Crooks, may have had an accomplice in the assassination attempts, the New York Post has reported. This comes nearly 9 months since the shooting in Butler, Pennsylvania. According to the outlet, sources familiar with the matter said that the FBI has run interference in trying to find out why Crooks carried out the shooting. The shooter left no manifesto. However, the outlet reported that the private investigator believes a criminal network was working with Crooks at the time of the assassination attempt. The feds? Remember how they were tracking his cell phone and that cell phone
Allegedly.
happened to go into different federal buildings?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, right? Private investigator Doug Hagman told the outlet, "We don't think he acted alone. This took a lot of coordination, in my view. Crooks was handled by more than one individual, and he was used for the assassination attempt and wouldn't preclude the possibility that there were people at the rally itself helping him."
Dude, oh, sorry.
Is
Next thing you're
anybody
telling
going to
me
bring
is-
up the fact that Static watches Redhead Prawn?
I don't have my cookies on like that, Steve.
Then why do you have a direct
Because
advertisement? on the
everyone
right?
likes redheads.
I don't have any tracking cookies.
Redheads
all
are
right?
retarded. Their genetics are weak.
If they were on, we would see men on there.
They're not. Steve, don't
Thank
say
you,
they're
Chalk.
retarded.
Thank you.
Steve, you can't
Giant
say
dicks.
redheads are retarded. You can say they don't have souls. Gingers don't have souls. That's fine.
Each
Don't say
each
they're
freckle is a soul.
retarded. You can say gingers don't have souls, but you can't say they're retarded. That's offensive.
I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
I know you will, but I'm just saying it's offensive. I'm stating a fact. They don't have
I'm
souls.
stating a fact. Their genetics are weak.
Yeah, you can tell by the way they burn in the sun.
Oof.
It's like vampires. Well, not Twilight vampires.
What's all this
They
hate
glisten.
towards Kenzo? Jesus
Can
Christ.
confirm.
Yeah, leave Kenzo.
Well,
alone.
Kenzo isn't the only. We have a ginger among us.
That's right. Static's a ginger.
Yes, I'm a ginger. Clearly.
Yeah.
God damn it, Shock.
What I do?
Being a ginger.
I'm not a ginger.
You don't remember what Shock looks like?
Yes, I do. God
I have
damn it.
brown hair.
I was distracted by the pineapple shirt.
Dude, I've been so like my hair has like sunlights in it, and people say I'm blonde, and it fucking makes me so mad.
Yeah, like Static says he's strawberry blonde.
It makes me
It's
so
just
sad.
normal.
I'm just blonde. I'm
He's
not
normal
strawberry.
blonde.
It makes me so sad.
Not
that-
strawberry. You don't have
know.
to make it more gay than he already is. It's normal.
Steve, send
flower.
Static some of your gray.
You're German blonde.
I know he's 3 or
bro.
4 years
I'm
older
so
than you.
blonde. I can't get
send-
gray.
Yeah.
He's damn near 5.
Damn near 5. What the hell does that mean?
You know what's so weird? Have you ever met
Years
anyone
older.
who had like red hair as a kid, and then now it's just like bleach, like natural bleach blonde when they're old?
That was fucking Static, dude. That
Yeah.
dude fucking
He's not old yet. I'm
Dude,
saying.
Static's hair was so blonde when he was younger. It was clear, bro.
Yeah, when I was a kid, it
Fucking
used to be
stupid.
Just like
Wow.
Attorney General Pam Bondi, pure blonde.
Blonde enough to be
Natural
prime
blonde.
minister of Germany.
I am so not getting a job with the U.S. Attorney's Office.
No.
Yeah, that's
after
why.
You just said how
We
you would
would-
how you would like to try that out. You blew that
Whoa.
one.
That's
There was
okay.
a
Make more
chick
money
that-
otherwise, not working for the
There's
government.
a chick that got fired for being a barista because she did the Hitler salute on her Twitter account.
Oh Jesus!
Did she
I'm gonna
actually
bring it
do-
up on the pub. Yeah, she
Did
actually
she
did.
actually do
but
the
not really. It was
salute,
a
or was
fucking
it-
joke. It's
or
stupid
it's like,
cancel
yeah,
culture.
That
shit.
Like,
shit, that
was it
shit
like
should be
Elon doing the
illegal.
Roman salute?
Exactly.
It is in Germany.
No, I'm saying that shit should
Yeah.
be illegal for someone to get fired for
Oh,
something
social
they did
media.
off the clock. Fuck you.
Well, actually, I'm okay with it if you could fire fucking people that have pride flags and they them in their bio, because my company does that all the time.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck, dude. Like what you do on your
You're
time.
gone.
is
You get
your
pronouns,
thing.
you're gone, bro. No one likes you if you have. There's been a few people that come in our office and our field, and they have pronouns, and they're here for like a month. Like no one
Yeah.
likes you.
Yeah, cool. You
Yeah, but they just
overload
walk out.
them
You
with
guys
work
make it
and make
real
them
weird.
fucking
Yeah, no, we
quit.
bully the shit out of them, and they leave.
Yeah.
We don't fire them. Yeah,
Yeah.
your
But
parole's up. We're letting you go.
But if you're not on the clock
Probation.
and you're not
Whatever.
representing your company, fuck
Uh-huh.
you.
No, I agree.
That
Yeah,
should be
our
wrong-
handbook
that should be
actually-
wrongful termination, dude. Like, I am not representing the company if I am not in a company t-shirt in public and I am off the clock. Suck a dick.
That is true.
Oddly,
That's
I'm
what our
agreeing with
company
Steve.
says.
Not
Well,
the
are you
Steve
saying, Gil?
comment, but
Okay, so
Steve is correct.
Oh, yeah,
What
what's
if-
Tiff saying?
I guess so. Like because you can get fired if you get like a DUI.
That's a little
If your
different.
job requires you
Kind
to
of
have a
bullshit, in my
license,
opinion.
because you don't
your
have a
job-
license anymore. Yeah.
no. If your job, if
Well,
you're
no, I mean if it's
if
your
you're a
first
delivery
DUI, your
driver-
license isn't suspended.
huh?
If it's your first DUI, at least here your license not.
Oh,
suspended on your
California,
first
it's
one.
fucking gone, dude.
That's like
You get a
should see-
suspension here.
the casino's hella strict about stuff like that. Like I'm not even allowed to talk about like stuff that's happening at the casino publicly. If I put it like on
you got
a
NDAs
thing,
on
I
it,
can be fired.
So I'm pretty
That's a little
sure
different,
fucking like. Never mind, that was something else that got passed. But non-competes got passed to where they're illegal now in the state of Arizona. So you can't have an employee sign a non-compete. Meaning I can quit my job today and compete with the company I'm working for today. But
I don't
Oh
think
my
it should
God,
be legal in any
dude.
fucking industry. I do not care. Like my career is my career. So you're saying I can't laterally move to another company that's competing with you if I
Bro.
leave?
Well,
Fuck
that's a
I worked
negotiation
for a
point.
a fourth party install company that had like 5 employees, and he made me sign that shit when I left. I couldn't compete with his company or own my own third party, fourth, fifth party install company for 5 fucking years.
That should be a negotiation point in employment, in my opinion.
Yeah, exactly. You can't do
Negotiate
that
around
when you
it.
leave. You do that when you get
negotiate
employed.
an extra increase in salary, negotiate a severance if if I'm terminated or leave. If non-compete, fine, but I want a certain package if I'm leaving.
Yeah.
I mean that's a negotiation point.
I understand it, like probably because the restaurant aspect of it. Because if like you have somebody come in, you train them,
Why?
you show them all your recipes, and then literally they just leave your place, start
Well, that's
up the
trade
exact
secret.
same business. You know, because you can't trade secret most recipes. Like it's
well, then you
all they have to
don't-
do is literally say I add a tablespoon more salt, and technically they're not using your recipe, but they can literally park 2 blocks away from you, take all your business using your recipes for the exact same food. So I get it kind of in that kind of circumstance, because that would suck ass if you know.
Fuck you.
But still negotiate.
If I can repeat your business, you shouldn't have a business. Like,
So commercial actually
just be happy.
Commercial actually makes more sense, because if I work for a company and I work for like a college, right, like Cal State University or something, I directly have worked on that college doing work for them. And if I turn around and say, hey, by the way, I'm going to have my own install company, just pay me cheaper and I'll do the thing that I'm already doing for this company, but for you. That shit does happen all the time. It's not like, any intellectual property. It's relationships with customers, and you can just fuck off a company and just do it independently.
That sounds terrible, because you're going like doing it cheaper. Why would you leave your current position for fucking less money?
Well, because you get to pay yourself more.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to.
You pay yourself more. You're not working for a company. You pay yourself more because you're just. Oh my god! Because if you have connections to buy what you need and just do the job yourself, you're technically self-employed.
Hold on.
What'd you
Still
see?
gay? Fuck that guy.
D-Day Cobra.
Oh, what about him?
Tweet. Pam Bondi is a front runner to replace Kathleen Kennedy at Lucasfilm after today's performance. Sources say Disney is very impressed by her incompetence and lack of respect.
Oh, it's good. Someone in his chat said that. Usually his tweets are never him.
Jeremy is clearly a MAGA warrior, but
I love Jeremy. He's a fucking bitch, but I love
respect for the fact when you fuck up, you fuck up. And honestly, the administration fucked up today.
Yes, they did. And you know what? He was saying it all day, although a little bit of that TDSS did come out when he refused to let Trump take any sort of blame at all.
Yeah, I'm sorry. The buck stops here.
That's what he gets for an
Trump should come out tomorrow and say,
that's his
look,
fault.
I was not actually involved in the release of this information because I was talking to this British communist. But now that I know, I'm taking full responsibility. I'm gonna fucking fix it. So the Southern District.
I think what we want, what Trump supporters want to hear is, by hiring Cash Patel, I've learned that I no longer support H-1B visas. No longer hiring brown people.
Anyone in the Southern District, pack up, leave, drop your computers, leave your phones at the door. You're fucking fired. We're in charge now. I'm your boss.
Bring as much
That's what
toilet
it says in the
paper as you want.
Constitution.
Don't know if you have it over there.
Honestly, you should fucking do it. You should fucking do it. Just like cancel the Southern District.
Just get them
Glenn
out.
Beck is totally right. It is an internal civil war. You have to. This is what happens in a company.
Set an example.
This is a company, and this is democracy. This is democracy. This is what the Constitution says. The executive branch is in charge of the Attorney General's office. The judiciary is not. The judiciary is very clearly the courts, the prosecutors and defenders. That's all under the executive. Guess what? He's the boss. Boss says, give me the information. No, boss. Okay, you're fired. If I went to my boss and my boss said, I need to see this information about this case. No. You're not going to give it to me? No. You're fired. What's the problem?
I don't think there is one.
There isn't. But literally you have the leftists, the corporate media, like, I can't believe he's refusing to listen to the Southern District of New York. No, the Southern District of New York listens to the President of the United States. Fucking CNN was talking about how the president can't tell the military what to do.
Yeah.
They were saying that. Like, he's the commander in chief.
I think this is now the time. Previously, they were worried about the riots and everything. Well, you know what? We've got Hegseth that can help out with the riots. We've got some stuff that we could do if these fucking retards decide to go full retard. But
legalize plowing through people sitting in intersections.
In my
hypothetically in Minecraft.
If I make president, Steve, I will make that happen.
I am
hypothetically in Minecraft.
Which means we don't have one, but I'm for it.
It is time for retards, people.
Fuck around and find out, motherfucker.
Did she get vaccinated? What's wrong with her eyes?
That's the executive order FAFO.
So
wait, you don't need any
I have
of
the
that.
volume turned down on this one. This says 3 months till nose, lip, and boob job.
You look fine, except for your eye.
We're gonna watch the countdown.
Put your glasses
He's a cute
on,
kid.
woman. Yeah. Oh,
so you're not gonna hear a whole lot because there's some sort of weird.
Well, just mute it then.
So now we're at 45 days, 30 days.
She looks like
she's
3 large
days.
Honestly, if anything, the only thing that she should
Look at
get
that
done
outfit.
is not on her list, and it's her chin, and that's barely anything. Like, her chin's just a little small.
I don't see anything. that
She
needs
looks
to be changed.
fine.
I wasn't even.
Nobody wants a chick with a huge chin. Who the
Yeah.
fuck's gonna get a chin enlargement?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Actually,
it looks
Steve's a
Steven's
chin
right.
guy. He
abnormally
likes a good
small for her
chin.
face. That is the only thing.
You need the
And are
chin
you
long
kidding
enough.
me?
I'm just saying where
Women
he
get
paused it,
everything done.
where he
Oh, I
paused
know.
it.
So do
I am all
trannies.
for this. Like,
I know. We
all
know what
face and
Steve's
all
talking
face.
about.
Chin. So Steve likes when the chin's long enough, so he doesn't have to see his Adam's apple.
No, this is all right. Let's let this play out. We're at 2 weeks until the nose job. Whatever.
Okay. Oh, it's gonna be
10
so bad.
days.
Nah, she's very pretty.
9
dude.
days.
He's cute.
8 days.
Oh, she's gonna look like a tranny.
7 days.
Oh no.
6 days.
Oh no.
5, 4.
Get your money back, sweetheart.
3, 2.
Why? It looks like she already got it.
1.
24 hours. Jesus Christ! Don't you have a job?
Oh,
no. Why?
Even once everything, like, when the oh no.
I mean,
Look,
technically, what
boobs-
Fractured
look
was
at
about to say is the swelling needs to go down to see the actual results, but
Even
No.
then,
Stop
no,
it.
no.
There's
just-
not a whole lot of swelling that's going
See-
down on these fuckers.
see, unless it's like for if you've been
I
figured
even
thing
her
because
breasts
of
don't
an
look good.
accident or because of a disease or something like that. Only then should there be cosmetic surgery. Otherwise,
sorry.
this shit needs to be outlawed.
now she
Oh,
really
there
does
it
need a
is.
bigger chin to
Fucking-
fucking take the focus off those lips.
Fractured with the spicy take, outlaw plastic surgery.
Wow.
I said so long as it's for if you had a serious disfiguring disease, car or a certain accident, whatever.
Would
if
you
it's,
call
if
it
it's
like
Go
pertaining
back
to
10
like
seconds.
that,
recreational cosmetic
Static, go back
surgery?
10 seconds.
but like
Go back
no,
10 seconds
not-
in the video.
because of your own ego and vanity and shit like that.
Look,
no.
I'm sorry. She's a cute girl.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
she's
Yeah.
pretty.
She's a beautiful
Absolutely.
girl.
Oh, cute girl.
He doesn't
Very normal
actually
looking.
need any work done.
Yes.
her boyfriend.
She did not need any of that.
She's trying to help her Instagram freaking career.
Dude, I kid you not,
Yeah,
dude.
so-
This is
It's
about the
it's so,
Instagram.
it's so
No,
sad
hold
that
on.
she
This right
thought
here is
she
all
needed.
about the
Even the
Instagram.
tits don't
Your
look good.
bitches on
Hold
fucking.
on, hold
She
on.
looks like a tranny.
It's never look good.
Can we fast forward to the year 3025?
Fake tits are always
No,
evil.
please.
When they
Are we
start
talking
fucking-
Logan's
when
Run?
they start digging up all our graveyards and shit like that, and they just see fucking skeletons with fucking silicone tits and fucking big old lips in there.
That's all decayed at that point, Steve.
What
No.
if in
Also-
30
also the two
It's
$25?
people-
fake. It's fake. It's gonna last forever, dude. Those are plastic tits, plastic lips, plastic nose, dude. You're gonna open a
Also-
casket to a
also-
skeleton of fucking.
She
a
didn't really
fake
have
nose.
a nose.
Also, in the year
Yeah.
3200, whatever, the
3025.
archaeologist's gonna dig up a T person and they go, "Well, this is clearly a woman because of the bone structure, clearly a man because of the bone
Usually a
structure."
man, yeah.
Guess what? And they go, "Well, that's not what he, she, it, zer, whatever identified." And they go, "The science."
I can't wait to
3,000
play a
years in the
fantasy
future.
game where like a skeleton gets misgendered and he comes back as a ghost and just haunts the fucking village.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. They're sitting there
I feel
going,
like
"We found a
that would
skeleton
have
of
been
a
the
man," and they're
expansion
all,
for Dragon
"It's
Age
man."
Veilguard.
Fucking Siri the Witcher's gonna avenge the dead tranny ghost and like just assassinate a whole
Oh,
village. 'cause they
Dragon Age
misgendered
Veilguard's a
him.
free game now, you know.
Holy
PlayStation.
shit! Imagine robbing people who bought that game week one got fucking robbed, dude. Jesus
did.
Christ!
But what about that weird game what was that weird game that disappeared in 2 weeks?
Concord.
Concord.
Concord, yeah.
That's a little different because it was free to play.
Everything
mean,
starts with a noble intention until it gets twisted by
Suicide
people.
Squad. Remember Suicide Squad?
Yes.
Remember the Avengers game where it's just Ms. Marvel?
People tried to pretend they liked that game. Like that was a little different with the Marvels one.
And
The Avengers
to
one?
answer your question,
Avengers one.
no, there is not an after without the bandages.
God damn,
Well,
Cal. What do you?
We're not done with
That looks like a
retard.
tranny. What do you
Steve's
mean?
playing with some pussy right now.
We've got more
Looks like
retards.
he's strangling the pussy.
Eat them.
We got this guy here.
Oh yeah, alpha male, complete alpha male.
Hey, megas! Want to
Oh.
see a real alpha male?
Oh, God.
Kind of a sweet.
I'm waiting.
T-shirt, though.
Yeah.
Real alpha
I-
males don't reference themselves as
Real alpha males don't live in a fucking trailer.
I think the
Real
alpha
alpha
male must
males
be
also
behind him.
reverse the
Must
camera,
be behind
turn the mirror
this
image.
fag.
I hate this
What's
fucking
with
mirror
that
image.
blue
Okay,
heart?
stop with
Why
the
blue
profiling. Move
heart?
on.
No, go ahead with the profile.
What is
God.
the blue heart here, and there's is there some sort of symbolism?
Victimhood thing. I can't remember.
Hold on, we'll Google blue
But
heart.
anyways, I want to watch this in its entirety because see if you guys got the same thing I did when I first saw this.
Gay.
Loyalty, love, friendship.
Tranquility. That's what it's gay.
Okay.
Oh, let that sink in. I let the fucking eyebrow.
Okay, I guess I missed that.
Ooh, hold on. Let me
was
get
he
the
showing
yellow.
us-
He
Camera?
was showing us the hand position for his boyfriend.
Why is his boyfriend cock shaped like a triangle?
I was watching this and I was waiting for the other shoe to drop. I thought I was getting a meme.
No,
I didn't think that was serious.
This is like
No,
the
he's
Epstein
just
files
it's that
today.
lame.
That's,
I was-
yeah.
held the binder.
This is like
you
blue
in love
balls left
yet,
and right
Green?
today, guys.
The alpha man.
I
Remember
don't
when
get
the
it.
Internet was cool.
right.
Oh,
I
those were
hate
the
it.
days.
I fucking hate it.
God, I miss the 2600 baud modem.
So
Dude, the early 2000s gaming was where it was at, dude. Like,
Yeah,
fuck,
you had
dude, like, dude,
you had KOTOR,
well, dude,
Mass
it was kind of
Effect,
the
you had
game.
Good Dragon Age.
It was where you went.
There's
to
only one
fucking
Good Dragon
talk
Age.
Yeah,
shit,
too.
dude. Like the shit I heard in the early 2000s, like, was off the wall.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you mean the chat
Most
rooms?
of it from himself.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, I can't even tell you. Like, within 10 minutes.
How many times you dropped the N word?
there was a
We
great
will
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
time.
Within to the
So many
first 10
times.
minutes.
No.
Oh, many times.
We'll never be back until games have proximity chat back.
Within the first 10 minutes, dude, fucking, like, my mom got fucked like 30 times, dude. Like,
God.
What the fuck?
Oh, I fucked your mom.
Why was your mom a
all
whore?
this shit talking that went on, dude? Like, after you got teabag, they're like, I fucked your mom. And
I thought you meant she was like actually playing Xbox or some shit. I was like, what the
no.
hell is happening?
I was trying to figure out why your
Was I
mother
the only
was
one
a
that understood
whore.
what Steve was talking about? Oh shit, this is bad.
Yeah, right.
So I have one more retard.
Oh boy.
This one is going to push the boundaries of the YouTube rules.
Oh, this one.
Was this the one you were
mentioned
talking
earlier.
about for like changing our award system at the end of the year?
This might create a possible. There's a conversation to have at the end of this video.
All right.
I'm not sure what's happening. I am not
Nobody
sure
say
what's happening
anything.
here.
We just watch it. We just watch it all the way through. Let's
What
see
I am
happens.
sure of is we have someone who is very genuine.
I don't believe you.
Question before we start watching. How long is this?
1 minute and 13 seconds.
When did
Do
Gal
we
turn
watch
to a
it
Viking?
and not say shit?
We could try, but I don't know if that's going to be possible.
Okay.
Challenge accepted.
What is
Already
this?
have an issue.
Oh no.
What is this? Oh no.
Can I pass?
People often ask us, do you make trans candles?
Oh
And
my
our
God, it has a
answer
penis.
is simple.
Ah,
There's
it's got
no one way
cellulite.
to be trans. There's no one.
You. You know what? I judge. You know who I
I just scared my
I
dog.
want to judge chat. Why
Are
the
those-
fuck are you watching this show?
Are they self-portraits of who was making them?
Yes.
First of all,
What
me
is
off from
going
I think
all
you're
of
right,
moment
Steve.
one. Can I ask you a question?
Axe you.
I was waiting
That's
for Gal to
Ebonics.
say
That's
something.
That's Ebonics. They're allowed to do
Oh,
that.
guys, honestly, I'm so disappointed in us. It's 11 seconds. We already failed.
Oh shit, we were trying to not fail at something.
Yeah, we were gonna see how long we could let it
Only
go.
those aren't scented. God
It's
damn
made
it.
with her yeast. What are you talking about?
Oh, they're so yeasty.
Oh,
Perfect
yeah.
timing,
Yeah,
Weasel.
Weasel. That's what you get for clicking on this show. You get
Well,
punished.
hold on. We need to finish her explanation on the trans candles.
This
People, you're all about
podcast
to
is the
fucking
dark
dig it.
soul of podcasts. I don't know why we keep coming here.
Let's go.
The belly
I'm not
button is
drinking
the size
enough.
of the Grand Canyon.
You know,
dude.
me
Like,
neither.
what the fuck?
I'm not
The
drinking.
way
enough
to have a
either.
trans body. Our candles have always been and will always be
Is that a
gender
fillet?
neutral. If what you're asking is whether we create design with top surgery scars, bottom growth, or
for a
bodies with
second. Stop for a
penises
second.
and breasts, the answer is yes. We absolutely do. We even have a candle, Onyx, depicting a pregnant body with top surgery scars. But for trans people who don't want
That's
surgery
fucking
or
Buddha.
can't afford it,
Ugh.
a reality for so many. Your body is no less trans than anyone else. Not that you need me to tell you
Wait,
that.
hold on.
The
did
same is
she
true.
paint over it?
Keep going.
All
It's not
obese,
even a
too.
candle. She paints over it.
I'm losing. I fucking hate you, Static.
Okay. We have some legitimate questions here.
Okay.
And
Let's
We've
finish
just got like another
finish.
23 seconds.
Just
For
finish.
our non-binary, gender non-conforming, and genderqueer siblings. If you are trans, non-binary, or anywhere along the spectrum of gender, that is exactly who you are, no matter what shape your body takes or what the government says. We
What
see you,
government
we
says?
honor you, we're in solidarity with you.
Don't throw hard on me.
That'd be government.
Static.
So how do you get?
I told you.
How do you make a trans candle? Like, do you just remove?
Do we need to
Not
watch
good.
it
There's
again?
peas in a dick.
Penis?
Okay.
Let's watch
Okay.
it
Seriously.
again. Steve didn't get it.
No.
Seriously.
I will stab you, shock.
I-
Minecraft,
it-
dude.
Is she mentally retarded? I don't
course,
mean
that's
that in a
trans.
thinking way.
That
That
is
No, she's just
what-
black.
He's trans. It is trans. Well, of course.
No,
yeah.
no, I'm not trying to be like a dick about it. Does she have a mental issue? Because
That was
the way
going
she's
to be
speaking
the
right now,
dilemma that this brought up, because you could hear the way she was talking, but yet she's able to like handle this hot wax. And
I
shit
was
and
just
make
gonna
these
say
candles.
she's functional enough to not be on the I can't make fun of her because she's a retard.
Yeah.
She
list.
just can't She
That's
just
what I
can't
was thinking
make
too,
the
though.
IQ chart.
I mean, literally, she sounds like me when I'm drunk.
I was gonna say
No,
she
don't
sounds like
say that,
Marine on
though.
a Friday night before drinking.
Only half her face was moving
It's
too. She had like a stroke.
I don't understand how the candles are trans.
Because they have
Penis.
penises and
penis and boobs.
Yeah.
There was some micro
top
penises.
scars.
And you know what? Looking at this right here, this could be like a Pat situation.
Pat. She's a Pat. That thing's a Pat. I don't know what that is.
So,
Yeah.
where is her
Of course,
website? Is this
400
on
pounds.
Etsy?
It looks micro.
Oh, you know what? I wasn't paying close enough attention. I was too busy fucking laughing to know the name of her business or anything.
What is a
This
Pat?
has to be. This is a business, right?
Yeah.
For the 0.5%.
I lost IQ points right now.
I has questions.
Look, honestly,
Okay, what's your
at the same time,
question?
look, like respect that she's trying to like make a business. It's weird as fuck, but
It's
she's
a
actually
niche.
trying to make a business.
It's a
She's
niche.
not selling a lot since it's all sitting on the shelves.
What
Look
the
how much
fuck
is
is
there.
a Pat?
Pat is a freaking.
Pat.
You don't know what
From
Pat
SNL.
is.
Pat
It was
is? Oh,
SNL.
SNL.
It was a girl played her. It was you didn't know if it was a boy or a girl, and the joke was no one ever
It's
knew.
Pat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
It was
It's-
just
Pat is Pat.
Look, respect for the fact that she somehow I don't know how she got these molds for the wax and whatever. But she literally knows what she's doing.
She might
She's
have
able
made
to make candles.
They're unemployed. Of course, they have a lot of time on their hands.
Could
Probably 3D printed the mold.
that's possible. She
I don't know.
seems
Why don't you ask
resourceful.
Bush?
This thing seems resourceful.
Oh, wait,
I hope she
look
sells
what
all
you-
of her
look-
gay candles.
Look, we honor you. Look how she spelled honor. It's a British salami bullshit.
Or she
That's
watched
why.
one
That's why
episode-
she sounded like a retard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Explains it.
That doesn't even sound British, though.
No,
She may have watched one episode of Doctor
sounded
Who.
like-
All right, hold on. We got to listen again. Hold on. Let's see if we can hear the Brit.
Does she sound like shitty?
non-binary or anywhere along the spectrum of gender. That is exactly.
Listening
Almost
listening
sounds
to it back, she
AI-ish.
sounds partially
Doesn't sound
RFK.
British. No.
Yeah, it sounds like
Might have
she's
been a bad
roboted a
spelling.
little bit. I don't want to look it up. I was going to Google transgender candles, but I don't think I have enough VPNs.
That is some risky business.
I
look at your
fucking
history,
hate
dude.
you, Savage.
What?
He's like not even fucking around. He's like, that's savage.
Somebody said it was Savage, and he tried to say that it was Kratos. So
I don't know. After last week's Dermrotica, I'm not putting anything past Savage.
with how frequently the messages come in, it's fucking prof.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
Kratos
And
knows
he's
how
on
to
a different
actually...
browser on his
He's
normal account.
I love this.
He
Trying
still
to
has a fair
profile.
point here.
So
The
Savage,
shape of the person is clearly from the south.
Kratos
Yep.
clearly knows how to form
Yeah.
a complete sentence. That's why I'm calling out Gals Green's Bush.
Oh,
That's not quite the name.
Wait,
Gals Missing
who's
Bush.
Gal's
Missing
Missing Bush?
Bush.
Is that Savage Dad?
That's
Yeah,
what we're.
that's
With how
what we're
frequent the
discussing.
messages come in, it's totally prof.
Fair point.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't realize that. Fair
And so
point.
he's got another browser open, logged into the prof account to try and throw us off by putting in comments
Up at the
every
count.
morning.
Cloud with the win for once.
hey, my sub count better have gone up. Damn it.
Right?
I'm beginning
Seriously.
to think that Prof is a Russian bot.
Is he that bored?
He's not
He's
even
more
real.
bored.
He's
He's
an
more
AI.
bored than Mr. Bug.
That would be Legatus. Legatus is a Russian bot.
Legatus is
Be
the
nice
best.
to Legatus.
Did we actually
Fuzzy
see
is
Prof
dead.
at the last meetup? I don't know
Yeah.
if it was actually him.
Oh, good point.
Or was
I don't
it
know if
John
he was in the
Cena?
car ride with us the whole time either. That could have. Who knows who that was?
It's like like Tron or something.
Yeah, someone looked at my mole that I had questions about. I don't know who that was.
What?
What
What if
Well, you should have
Professor
asked that
Savage Dad
homeless
is
man who
isn't
said he
the
was a
real
doctor
one?
on the street. You asshole.
Ah, yeah. Dermy suggested him, so I went to go visit.
That's never a good idea.
Yeah, I know. It's not.
You guys see who they got to replace?
And lo and behold, here comes Prof on his account immediately after the accusation.
Shocking.
Gals
And
Bush
you know
is
what?
usually
And look,
watching live.
I have a tab of it still open for those who wanted to see it. Fractured, I know you wanted to see this. This is that House Judiciary tweet where they rickrolled the fucking people. So if I click the link and this is where it takes you.
It redirects to the YouTube link.
Like, it never fully redirects you, but there it is.
My recent rickroll was much better.
Let's go.
Yes. Hey, Joker.
I was just curious
JD.
if somebody did at least archive it just to keep that on hand and just to fuck with them some more.
Honestly, we all got played by this today.
Who did?
I didn't, because I don't give a fuck.
We know you don't give a fuck about anything.
You know, he says that, but then he has probably the most opinions on.
I have opinions, but
This motherfucker got on my shit for gaslighting about the Epstein release and then talking about Travis Kelce.
Just saying.
Because that affected me. I was not all over the internet today trying to get some Epstein files, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Steve, I've got something. I've got one.
You wanted them files,
You
bro.
came a little late for the cringe, man. Go back
I have a
bit.
question at the end.
There was a video.
Oh no, hold on. We've got more cringe. I'm not.
Yeah, don't underestimate.
Oh, thank Christ.
Never
I've got
underestimate
an article.
Static. He's always got more.
But I have a legitimate, serious question about the Epstein files.
Oh,
I don't think it's a serious question.
No, it actually is. Do we think anything will actually come of it?
No.
Oh, like people get arrested?
Yeah.
No.
Because this is the whole point of this, right? I mean, look, we're all having fun, like we want to release this, but the bottom line is, I hate to say it.
Trump doesn't have the balls to actually pull some executive power and get something done.
Look. What does it mean in the end? Okay. Is this going to take down the government? Is this going to stop the debt growing? Is this going to stop endless wars? I don't know.
No,
what does it really do? Is this just like, a dopamine hit?
This shit needs to be exposed, and we need to make sure that nothing like this could ever happen again.
But it's not gonna stop. It's been happening. The government, the United States government, for 4 years was allowing child trafficking,
and the vast majority of people are unaware of what that actually means.
And they would, and I've said, we talked about this. They're not gonna care, dude. Because they're too busy listening to CNN and the Today Show. It's like, let's see what Carrie Underwood is talking about.
I don't know if there's a whole look. Okay, you think so? They let go of Joy Reid.
Oh my God, I'm turning into Fracture Black Pill.
They let go of Joy Reid, and they brought this fucking thing on in her stead.
What is that?
What the Jerry Curl motherfucking shit is that?
This is the new Joy Reid.
Yeah, this is replacing Joy Reid.
Running against Vice President Harris because she's a black woman.
Oh,
You were actually when you would tussle with the women.
Google Coming to America right
Do you
now.
really think?
He's the gay version of that.
Look at this panel.
Fucking non-binary panel.
You know who the dude is, right?
That's the husband of what's her name? The dude from Lincoln Project. That gay bastard.
No, it's Kellyanne Conway's husband, George Conway.
Yeah, he's part of Lincoln Project.
Is he part of Lincoln Project?
Yeah, he was part of the Lincoln Project.
The one before.
And then what was the chick with the tie? What is this fucking panel? This dude is buying everything.
Non-binary, the panel. That's what it is.
He held his kind of most angry self for black women, right? If they asked him a question, he would have the worst things to say about them. So you're seeing that, right?
Soulless bitch.
We're at the top of our head. And when he talked about Joe Biden got worse, Harris was born like that, right? That's different.
Harris was born stupid. It doesn't matter that she's black. Also, she's not African American. Stop saying she's African American. She's Jamaican, and her family owns slaves. You dumb assholes.
I'm just trying to figure out.
They're just repeating the meme there, Brad. They're just repeating the meme.
I'm just trying to figure out why that dude's fro was in high definition and his face was in. Like,
hold on,
dude. It's like the feminized Eric LaSalle from Coming to America. Soul Glow.
His hair is in HD and his face is like behind a filter.
Yeah, it's true.
That is Soul Glow. Let your soul glow. We gotta find the soul glow.
I just. Oh my
God. Yes, I'm sure there's a lot of people watching CNN. Or wait,
you know what?
I'm sorry. That's
We're so freaking back. Let's go.
We're so back. Look, there are dozens and dozens of people watching MSNBC right now. The dozens and dozens of MSNBC fans.
So you mentioned earlier that our government has been allowing this to happen. I need to make a correction to that because in my humble opinion, the government, as in the elected officials, the congressmen and congresswomen, have been actively participating in the human trafficking and have been burying it to save their own asses. So in your question of is anything going to happen? If it does, maybe it will make our government better because these assholes will be gone both on the right and the left. But I just lean fractured black pilled.
But you're not.
I am so black pilled. I got black pilled. I hate this fucking week.
You're not wrong either because you're absolutely right. The Joe Biden administration made child trafficking possible.
Yes, I mean it's been
and
always
then and then Congress were either partaking or they chose to do this.
Yes,
yeah,
which makes them just as fucking.
But
good.
I want to know how many of their fucking names are on this list. I think that there are a lot.
All of
whether
them.
there's still actively.
I'm thinking at least 80%.
Yes.
That's generous.
And here's the weird, like
some of them haven't been.
I think it's more. I think it's 90 to 100.
Fractured. There are some that are.
And I know we back in the day when the show was in its early infancy, we talked about don't kink shame.
We kink no. We kink shame the fuck here.
We do, but someone else.
Well, you put that shit on Front Street, you're getting kink shamed.
Someone else said don't kink shame. But well done. But look, what I'm like, I spent 5 years prosecuting these type of people. I don't get it. I just like, where are you as a person that this is something you're into?
This is where you gotta like reduce some of the power of the government and like, hey, you fuck a child up, dude. You can legally be removed from Earth.
Oh,
it's not the power of government. It's just like,
I'm starting with your pinky.
I'm talking about humanity.
A second time, I'm taking your hand. Fuck
in the state of Arizona, if you catch people in the act, you can remove them from the earth. But that's a rare situation.
Ain't nobody fucking in the streets, bro.
Exactly.
I'm just saying, like,
well, it depends on what parade.
We literally have.
Let's hear a fucking meth head.
in Congress, Senate, and the House of Representatives, there are 535 people. Are they all into kitty shit? I mean, how do we keep electing this? How is this? Can't tell me that this is all something someone just doesn't say, what the F is going on? Stop this. And like, more people, there are people there with kids.
Yeah.
I think some of it kind of does come down to where it's possibly, even though it's always portrayed in media, But there's legitimate truth to it. Is that some of these people start out with their good intentions and everything, and then it is under those kind moments where they are blackmailed, framed.
You get the talk.
You get the talk, or you get set up with certain situations, information. You are drunkenly passed out, suddenly photographed in bed with underage individuals and stuff like that. All it takes is one picture.
Maybe there was a government asset that did that.
I think
that its own private Lolita Express.
Well, exactly.
Dude, how do you get on a plane called the Lolita Express?
Well, you don't actually label it.
I just think the fundamental of like elitism though is always just like having what the normal people can't have. And back then, like kings and shit didn't even have fucking air conditioning. You know what I mean? Like luxury was like an ice box and shit, right? Now we all just have like
the poorest person in this country right now has more luxury and privilege than kings in the Middle Ages.
So when the poorest people can have the same amount of luxuries that everyone else in the world can have, where do you get that dopamine of I'm elite and I can have something that no one else can? I think that's why I think fundamentally all elites are drawn to pedophilia for that reason. It is the only thing that not everyone can have, and it is disgusting.
I think you're like, there's got to be a way you can test for a public office holding to like find out if you have drive towards children. If you have drive,
you have
children,
to. The only way
you should be like we should minority report people that have children. Fucking
all right, there it is.
The only way.
Okay, pre-crime motherfucker.
Hey! When it comes to children, dude, protect them.
It's all good.
The only way you could do that though is if you also have all the rest of the people in that structure on the same page. You won't.
And there's that, but it's not like this happens overnight, right?
No,
like
this
this
well, that's why I say
thing,
blackmail.
It like builds up over time,
like a lifestyle creep. Yeah,
as you become more and more numb to things.
That's what it is.
The desensitization of all this fucked up shit.
So like the 60-year-old guy starts out with a 25-year-old, then he goes down to the 21-year-old, then he goes down to the 20-year-old.
It's the next kink. It's the next
you don't have to
dopamine
keep
hit.
going down. I mean,
no, but that's
that's
always
going to be
excitement level,
right? Like,
I'm just saying that's the excitement level.
Yeah, and that's for certain. It's for some people too. It's kind of like while it's been a joke meme for people like marijuana, the gateway drug. There is truth to that for some people because then they start chasing that next high. They want that better high. People with alcohol, same thing. They want that better drive, so they go up to the liquor and stuff like it. There's always certain individuals for sure. I'm not saying it's like everybody. But there's risks involved when you do have this stuff around because some people have low impulse control and stuff like that.
Our younger people on the panel. So we got Shock, who's like 26, 27 years old. Jeremy's 26, 27 years old. And they look at like Sabrina Carpenter and like, oh, she's hot as shit.
Yeah.
Okay. I look at Sabrina Carpenter. I'm like, she's a cute girl. I'm old enough to be her dad.
It doesn't help that she
kinda
just looks like a baby to begin with.
She looks so weird.
Who?
Being one of
but that's age appropriate for them.
Hold on, I gotta pull up Sabrina Carpenter for
photos and I have no idea who this bitch is.
Duke, being one of the younger panel members, looking the oldest, I prefer grannies, bro. Like because the last 10 years of my life,
yeah,
dude,
we knew that about you, Sean.
the last 10 years of my life, dude, I wanted to be in peace, and she's already on her way. Like fuck. Like
look, if anything were to ever to happen to my relationship, I already know that there's a certain age level I could not go to, just because of my own sanity.
I don't know who that
this is. The Sabrina Carpenter chick.
That's
it's
She's
just
a Disney
creepy
kid,
that
right?
Steve and
Is she
Shock.
I have no idea. This bitch just showed up like 2 weeks ago. She looks like she's 12.
I don't know.
Yeah, and most of the time
Looks
she's
really
she's
young,
dressed like
yeah.
wearing like lingerie stuff.
Anyone else kind of
head.
concerned that Steve and Shock are gonna go to a bingo game to fucking hit on
Pick
women?
up chicks, yeah. Pick up checks and chicks.
Shock,
bro.
I thought
Have
Shock
you
was
ever
a
been to
parental-
bingo? And
Shock has to
won?
change his mindset as a parental person, possibly.
Have you ever been to a bingo game and won using someone else's money?
Sounds like a high I'd like to hit.
Called
Yeah,
cheating.
that sounds great.
Oh,
a good time.
Steve's all like, "Hey, babe, can I get some money? I need some pull tabs."
Bring up a photo of her. Like she
she wanted
dresses.
was
This chick
conversation.
dresses in lingerie a lot. It's very strange.
Her
I
head
just saw
doesn't
her
fit the
halftime
body.
show was apparently a disaster.
She had a halftime show.
Or
Honestly,
sorry,
I think
like
she is overly influenced by Marilyn Monroe and Miley Cyrus.
yeah,
Yes.
that does look like that.
It's the two
Yeah, I
hoes.
see that.
And it would make
And
sense
Power
because
Girl.
there's this one image I found where it looks like she was on like a Disney show.
Oh, she is a Disney star. I think
She
that's
is
what
a
my
Disney.
girl
She
told
was
me.
a Disney star, and when she was like, because when I first heard
Rip.
about this, I'm like, who the fuck is
Yeah,
this? chick?
rip.
So it's like I found out she was like a Disney chick, Disney girl, and she's a cute kid. And now her face looks like she went and did Botox or some goddamn thing.
Oh, probably.
And I get like people, they change when they age, but she was a cute kid, and now she looks like she got like surgery at 25.
Probably
manufactured
Why
for the
would
system.
you do that?
Yeah.
Why would you do
Private
that?
Titties.
It's Hollywood.
exactly
man.
what Fracture just said.
Hollywood, yeah.
Manufactured for the system. That's what.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Although,
Think of the
actually-
South Park. Think of the South Park episode when they did the whole sacrifice Britney Spears thing. It's the next one through the system. She's the next sacrifice for the entertainment system.
Yeah, we
it
had
is.
Brittany, we had Miley, and now it's this
Yeah.
person.
Static.
I don't know what she's
Is
saying.
that
but
JoJo
I'm
girl
old.
too?
Oh, the shit that
Static.
this woman says some nasty shit out of her mouth in that
Static.
song.
Was mom right about Disney when she banned it in her fucking household?
Probably.
Maybe
You're more right
there-
about that
look,
than Pokemon.
We had the Little Mermaid poster with the dick on the castle. I mean,
Oh
We
yeah,
had-
I remember that.
It was the pillowcase fucking VHS tape, bro.
Yeah, that shit's funny.
So I have a question. Who's shooting strays at Cloud? I don't remember anyone saying anything
I
about
didn't-
Cloud.
Yeah.
What did I say?
I think Cloud's just admitting that he catches.
Oh no!
Cloud, I couldn't help it.
How?
Speaking
Shots
of
fired.
catching, we've got Cloud. Kel says Cloud catches
Wow.
strays like Derby catches back shots.
Wow!
Jesus.
Poor Cloud.
I gotta get some Kevlar out here just for all the random fire right now.
Damn.
I like how we just breezed over the fact that Shock and Steve had a fucking Little Mermaid poster. What the fuck is that about?
Okay, our sister had the Little Mermaid poster.
Oh, you don't know this? The Atlantis? Oh yeah, that's what you're saying.
What?
Why they have it.
Yeah, like why the fuck? Did you guys have that?
That's a good point.
Weed is nothing.
And did you just confuse the Little Mermaid with Atlantis?
I probably did, yeah.
I think you
Little
did.
Mermaid is not in Atlantis.
I mean, it's not that far off.
Yeah, it's
Little
fucking
Mermaid
underground.
definitely found Atlantis at some point in her life.
No, that's a
Probably.
different universe.
Should I know who Tiffany Stratton is? I don't.
I
I know who
there are
Tiffany
photos
Stratton
of Sabrina
is.
Carter.
Tiffany Stratton is a current WWE champion.
Was she the one who was like sitting on the other girl's face in the fucking shit?
Acting
that
like
was on-
the chick was eating her out. That chick.
Yeah.
No. Actually,
Oh,
Tiffany Stratton is a
no.
very attractive young woman.
Yeah,
You
that
maybe
is that
think-
woman.
Yeah.
I just
But
pulled
they
her up
all
and
do
that's
that,
exactly who that is. No, there was an image that was recently going around where she was sitting on a woman's face and like it was full on mouth to vagina.
Nice.
Someone made a Sasquatch joke during the kink shame stuff.
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna have to
Oh,
check
yeah,
Tiffany Stratton
no.
images.
Oh, who was that?
Wasn't me.
Wow! Oh my
Have you ever
god!
just thought
I
about,
did not
like,
realize how much Tiffany Stratton actually does look like Sabrina Carpenter.
What if Sasquatch is just
And I
blurry?
watched WWE. Holy shit!
Dude, I don't know. I don't want to talk about Sasquatch and Cloud. So, I said I have more cringe. Joker came here for the cringe.
Oh boy.
Well, fucking Merry Christmas.
We've got some wonderful USAID adjacent news here. Seattle State funded nonprofit promotes bondage jackoff clubs.
What?
cloud.
Oh, Steve's not going to
State
Seattle
funded.
anymore.
Wow.
Is this to prevent people from doing drugs at least, or are they
No, this is where they all go circle jerk.
Yeah.
Gay parties.
Dude,
your tax dollars are work, guys.
Blue states.
Congratulations.
Blue states are about to be so broke if they're not getting federal funding. And they're
Blue states are going to get blue balled.
It's about
Not
to be-
anymore.
Dude, we're gonna have Gaza in fucking Seattle in like less than 2 years, dude. Like, it's gonna be so poverty. Like,
jeez.
Rain City Jacks host regular private events for its members to share masturbation and mutual touching in an open group setting.
Gross.
Seattle, this is your tax dollars. Oh, Joker says this is we got. Oh, but so Joker, yes, understand. You have these in Vegas, sure enough, and you know there's supposedly there's like sex clubs here too. I don't know, but like, is your state money might be going there? I don't know how the casino money works. That might be part state money. I don't know, but are your taxes paying for people to go masturbate? That's a question.
That is
Yes,
a question.
Vex Spears, exactly. Everybody has AIDS.
AIDS.
What is going on with these photos? What is this advertisement?
Wow.
Yikes.
Dude, you're fucking.
What is a post-millennial doing?
Your specific ad fucking like
turn on ad block.
Spam.
I'm sorry. Let's text Libby Emmons and say what the F chick.
Dude,
she's
no
on
wonder-
Tim Pool all the time. Just like drop a. What?
Oh,
is
I thought
my-
this was
Wait, my first time.
This is
How
Ari
old are these
Hoffman, man.
people? What is going on?
My computer runs so much faster since I moved out of statics. That's all I'm saying, dude.
What the fuck? That has nothing to do with anything.
That's because your
I'm more
entire
concerned
internet,
about that
the entire
advertisement in
internet
this
line
article.
coming in was just clogged with fuck shit. Dude. Like they're just like, oh fuck, it's going to Static 2020's house, dude. Like, spam. Like,
damn, dude.
It was bad, dude. My feed on X at Statics.
Was it the
I
proximity?
don't feel like this has
Just being
anything to
close?
do with me. I literally
It does now. It does
have
now.
it set up so that there's no cookies saved on my machine when I have that option.
So he says.
Well, yeah, because then they don't do the whole tracking thing.
So they say.
Fair enough. But I mean, that's why I get all these weird ass ads that don't fucking matter.
Like what the fuck is this? Like, what is that a picture of?
I have no idea what that is. And I don't know why there's Obama moves out of his mansion.
Probably because he lost it in a divorce.
Him and Big Mike are in
fighting.
very good
Fighting.
place.
Yeah, they got a good movie coming out. It's called G20. Big Mike's going to be big star.
Oh no! God damn it!
Is that a?
We're gonna.
I didn't know Nevada
We're going to have
didn't.
to watch that.
I didn't know Nevada was one of the states that didn't have income tax.
Oh.
I thought it was just
we don't pay for
Tennessee,
that shit.
Texas, and Florida.
Yeah, we don't have state income tax.
Yeah, I knew Florida, and I knew Texas, and I knew Tennessee.
I think there's a couple others.
I didn't know Nevada was part of that as well.
Yeah. You didn't pay attention to your receipts?
Not sales tax, dumbass.
I don't make a
Income.
paycheck in Vegas, bitch.
And you're talking about sales tax, not income tax.
Fuck, tax is tax, dude. Quit.
Yeah,
fucking-
taxes everywhere.
God damn it.
There's a difference.
So, Washington tax money spent on self-service stations. That was a way of putting it.
Ew.
Washington Doge volunteers revealed that Washington Arts Commission gave your tax money to Pan Eros, an organization that celebrates and cultivates consent and sexuality through the art and education for all. And then it goes
Why
on
are
to
we
talk
paying
about
for
the Rain
sex?
City Jacks, where it's about jacking off in the Rain City with your friends.
Marvelous.
Oh, fuck people, dude. No wonder why I just stay home. I'm questioning why I even woke up for this.
Steve, you're home right
Woke
now.
up for this.
I woke up for this.
He was
You can
sleeping.
tell by the hair.
Yeah.
Go fuck your couch.
I'm not
The
JD
lack of
Vance.
the
Shut
lack
up.
of hair.
You're so rude.
Did you say lack of hair? Are you talking about yourself? Because I got plenty of hair, and I've got 15 years on you, bitch.
I don't got plug money.
I don't need plug money. It's all natural Italian hair.
Neat.
And the last thing for the evening, it's a different kind of cringe.
Yeah.
It's people should maybe be. I don't know. I don't know what kind of penalty. They're like, this is some bullshit.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh, fuck this bastard.
So this is Brian Stelter tweet, and he says CNN anchor Jake Tapper and Axios correspondent Alex Thompson are co-authoring a book about Biden. Original Sin: President Biden's decline, its cover-up, and his disastrous choice to run again is all coming out on May 20th.
Woo! They came up with this book so quickly. I
So
can't wait
Biden's
to
original
hear.
sin was deciding to run for the second term.
It must
I
be as
can't wait to
rapid as
hear
they are.
how Jake Tapper was deceived about Biden's cognitive decline, as we all were. How did that happen? We did not know he was in cognitive decline until that debate. It's so weird. No one ever talked about this.
They hid him away. We never ever saw anything to
What,
tell us that he was
gal?
declining mentally.
He was the epitome
He
of
couldn't campaign at
physicality.
all.
It
True
was
economic
us,
depression.
guys. It was them. They covered it up.
Gal,
was a bad dude.
gal, stop lying. All
Wait, you guys
everyone
were just
told
on
me.
the same team.
Joe Scarborough told me that he was the most fit president ever. Mental acuity, like like a supercomputer. That's what Joe Scarborough said. Are you telling me Joe Scarborough's a liar? I disagree,
I wouldn't
gal.
say such a thing. I've
No.
never met the man. I cannot tell you.
No,
I'm
I
just
know
saying.
that you're just insinuating that for some reason, for some weird, bizarre reason, the mainstream media hid the fact that Joe Biden was a fucking vegetable, that he was Weekend at Bernie's. That's insane, gal. Where'd you
Now
ever
you're just
get that
putting
idea?
words in my mouth.
Besides the facts and evidence and video, do not
He's a
trust
lawyer. That's what
actual
he's
video.
paid to do.
That's valid.
We could make so much more money if we just did that shit for these people.
Wrote their stories for him.
Yeah.
No, fuck that, dude. Get paid for the idea. Writing the story is too much work.
Well, but that's.
I'm American. I'm trying to get paid.
Oh, wait, gal's writing the idea right now. I can hear it.
Yeah, I don't know.
The loudest mechanical keyboard ever.
I'm half tempted.
Well,
Right? Like, I feel like her keys.
Well, it's not a mechanical keyboard. It's not loud. That's the whole point.
Yeah. I type very
Angry.
aggressively.
So angry.
So it kind of just emphasizes.
And grammatically angry.
It's like her
Every
keys
letter
are
is like,
right
I'm
here.
so angry at these people.
Add a comma, bitch.
Oxford.
Ah.
I'm going to go on Amazon and look like silent mechanical keyboards and send it to gal.
Just need to raise the keys like 3 inches up. So that way the force is less by the time it registers.
That's what she said.
Oh,
she's angry.
I was
He's a
typing to
snicker.
prof, so.
Oh, fair enough.
Which
That
prof?
explains it.
There's so many of them, apparently.
Well, he's trying to put words in my mouth like you did earlier. He's making it sound like I don't understand how Google works. And I'm the one that said browsers, not tabs. He's the one that assumed tabs. Just saying.
A lot of miscommunication going on.
No.
You
Lack
could
of
do-
listening skills.
You could do tab.
He's a man,
You
after
just
all.
have to do the fucking.
Wow.
We won't get into it.
What about Windows?
If you do private browsing, you can have multiple tabs open with fucking different accounts.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
that is so true.
I'm lazy. I'm not trying to open up a second browser. Fuck that.
Because it doesn't store cookies.
You don't store cookies.
Bullshit. You seen him?
He already admitted on stream that he has it set up to where cookies aren't stored.
Oh, I thought he was talking about like actual cookies. I was like, bitch, I haven't had a cookie in months.
So I wish I stored cookies.
Fuck, this is the longest I've gone without pizza. It's been like 3 weeks.
Wow.
God, I haven't had pizza in forever.
Dude, I almost ordered one tonight. Fuck you guys for I made a mistake. I should have got pizza.
You can make a carnivore pizza.
I don't have the stuff to make that.
I was wondering where that comment was gonna drop in, JV. Thank you. I was almost sad.
Oh yes, a little delayed.
Mm-hmm.
But Gal's already spilling her drinks.
It's just not spilling spaghetti.
Other people spilled my drinks at JV's bar, and he blames me. Even though I volunteered to clean it up. So he
I
didn't
may
have
have
to.
spilled my own drink.
The one you bought for Gal? I'm just...
Honestly, I don't know how many drinks I bought.
It was too fucking.
I looked at my bill from MegaCon. I'm like, oh shit! I bought a lot of drinks. What the fuck? I can't. I can't drink that much. I'm like, holy shit! How did I spend $500 on alcohol? Jesus Christ!
It's pretty easy.
Yeah,
This
not
can't
for me
be
alone.
real.
Oh God, he found more cringe.
There's got to be a catch to this.
Uh-oh.
That's the same person.
Lazy.
GOP House Speaker calls
Who's
male
that dude
gamers
on the
lazy,
left?
undeserving of government aid.
What? Okay.
So, U.S. House Speaker Mike Johnson went out of his way to attack male gamers on CNN this morning while defending plans to cut Medicaid funding. The criticism came on the heels of the U.S.
Fair
House
point,
of Representatives voting in advance a bill Tuesday night that could cut up to $880 billion in Medicaid. While being challenged by CNN, Caitlin Collins on whether vulnerable people would be kicked off Medicaid under the newly approved budget, Johnson denied this would happen. Though he admitted people would likely be removed from the program if the bill is passed in the Senate and signed into law by President Trump, Johnson declared that no one who deserved the program would have to worry. Low-income single mothers would stay on the program. What'd they do? According to Johnson, the 29-year-old males sitting on their couch playing video games are undeserving of government assistance and will have their funds revoked under the new plan.
What about
I have no problem with
29-year-old
that statement.
female gamers sitting on?
Well, yeah. What if that single mother's sitting on her ass playing fucking video games?
Not even the single mother. Let's just
We
switch it.
know that women
Do
don't play
females
games.
of the same vein get the same treatment?
Women don't play games. We know that. That's
Yeah.
You
fact
shut
by
your
nerd
pie
culture.
hole.
Women don't like
Go
nerdy
home,
stuff.
gamer
That's
girl.
what I understand.
Damn it.
Go back to playing
Could you
Farmville.
scroll back up? Could you scroll back up for a second, Static?
I need you to do that. Like
You're gonna deprive my girl
Yeah,
Brie
just scroll back up.
Larson.
No, keep going. Keep going. So,
Just
do
discovered
we know what
Skyrim.
Caitlin Collins's dead name is? Because that's a man.
That's a man, baby.
That's a man.
That's a man, baby.
Tell me that's not a dude.
That's a chin that Steve
I don't know.
approves.
This might be a woman.
Yeah, that's a gay word.
Well, he's definitely a pussy. But
Yeah.
seriously, Caitlin Collins. Well, I mean, is this like Caitlyn Jenner going on? What the fuck? Look at that jawline.
You have
It is a strong masculine jawline, yes.
There's definitely some masculinity going on there. Let's see what we
It
got.
ain't
about
from
Caitlin
him.
Collins. Caitlin Collins. There it is. Okay. Born in 1992. Fuck you. That chick was born in 92. She looks like she's 45.
I mean,
she's having a rough
better
life.
about myself.
the mid-30s.
She's had a rough life. Who hurt her?
Probably your uncle.
Oof.
What?
Did I say
You know
that
what?
wrong?
Wait, hold on. Yeah, she was born in Alabama. Totally possible.
Oh,
So I don't have a problem with them actually telling that the men playing video games need to get back to work.
Yeah.
But I do have a problem with protecting the low-income single mothers, because how do we know that they're not fucking going back to work?
Yeah, sure.
No one heard my pun.
Wow.
It's all gay. It's all gay, everyone.
agreed.
Oh my God. Caitlin Collins first worked for the Daily Caller before going to CNN.
Yeah.
Daily Caller is a conservative.
Big surprise. Wasn't Tucker on CNN?
A lot of the conservative
Tucker
things actually
was
have.
the conservative voice on CNN.
There's a lot of people in the conservative news thing that are also liberals. They just work there. Like, I remember way back when they were talking about Fox News, like 80% of their staff is fucking liberals.
Dude, look, I got some shit on Fox News too that I didn't even bring.
Like
Fucking-
like the
Oh,
gay
yeah.
from gay.
Oh,
Shock's house is on fire.
Shock's gotta go.
Shock's house is on fire.
Nah.
It is your dog all right? Everything good?
Yes. Yeah, we're all good. I gotta get going now.
Oh, Shock, did you ever see that video that I tagged you in with Kamala Harris?
He's got to get
On
going.
the California fire.
So, wait, what? How did I miss
A
that?
bunch of people started talking, so you missed it. It makes me sad.
Dang it, I'm sorry.
She was interviewed about the California fires and said something stupid, and you can tell by the smell. And so I tagged you in it, and I said, "Yeah, yeah."
Are you talking
Oh,
about
is it the
Smell
South
Kamala?
Park thing?
That's offensive.
No.
You could tell by the smell through a video.
I'll go find it.
Yeah, send it to me again. Because apparently Gavin Newsom also started a podcast. That's
Yes.
fucking great. That's a great idea, dude.
That's his plan to become president in 2028.
To be transparent with the people, totally. That's how you got elected the first time.
I tell you what, that dude is amazing. You are
Is
so
Static
lucky to live in
frozen for anyone
California.
else?
Yeah, Static's frozen.
That was
bro.
a great freeze frame.
It must
Is
be.
Static just?
He saw some
Hey, he's
cookies that
back.
he liked.
No, he's not.
Said that to me again, gal. That's funny.
I'm
But
sorry.
yeah, I'll be on the pub and Ballbusters and stuff. So good night, y'all.
Night.
Nice
Yeah,
shot.
buddy.
Hopefully your house didn't burn down.
What's
Hopefully
with
it
that
doesn't, but
look
sad.
of disapproval, Static?
My internet's just randomly dropping.
All right.
Awesome.
Later, Shock. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Who
Get
wants to go
back up
next?
in your corner, bro. You're making me feel awkward down here next to you. On the. There we go.
Hi.
There we go.
What the fuck's going on?
Who's going to go next on the outros? We're calling this bitch because
outros, okay.
fuck Fox News.
All right, yeah, I'll go next because I gotta
Oh, yeah,
get
yeah,
going
yeah.
as well. Fractured Filter on YouTube, Kick, Twitch, Odyssey, Rumble, and also Fractured Filter Gaming this week, Saturday Night Sith, and of course when Brad drops it for our next Deep Space Nine, check that out. It's always been a hoot. Who knows how much further Hitman has cheated, going further into Deep Space Nine.
He's
That asshole.
cheating?
He's cheating.
What?
He's
Go watch it.
cheating.
I have another video. Go watch my. Go. Why? are you
Yeah,
going
go
on my
watch the
channel?
video.
Fuck.
He learned.
He cheated
from-
on us.
He just learned from the last 8 years. Just the government always.
Oh no,
cheats.
but we caught him red-handed, right? And he gave himself away. He's not very bright about it.
I'm very proud of this edit. I'm proud of this edit that I put together.
But yeah, catch us this weekend, and I will see you all later. It's been fun. Bye.
Bye, Fractured. Devil, what you got cooking?
The pub tomorrow.
The pub.
Yeah, and if I can stand being on stream with him for 12 hours, Pub Busters the week after that.
What time is that supposed to start at?
Hell if I know. You can't get shit out of Dermy, so
how
it's
is he gonna do? Like, I thought he had a bunch of like real life shit to do. You know, like go to work and collect a paycheck.
Not on the weekend.
He's taking Friday off. He told them he won't work Friday so he can continue to do Ball Busters. So yeah. But I have no clue. He has, every time I ask him, he won't like give me any set times and stuff, and so it's frustrating the shit out of me because we're 2 weeks out here.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah. He's
Actually,
trying to
isn't it
drive me
technically
to
a week?
drink.
Isn't it technically a week from tomorrow?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're right. There you go. So yeah, but hopefully we'll be able to pull it off. But check it out.
I'm sure you'll pull it off.
Don't pull it off. Gal.
God damn it, dude.
What you got going
You said
on?
it before I did.
The one who doesn't participate in those jokes for fucking months on end. Fucking like.
Yep. Green-haired anti-liberal on all the places and the things, and tomorrow Ballbusters. We're all in the freaking show besides Duke and Steve. Yeah, right. Ballbusters, and then Screaming Into the Void on Saturday. This was fun. Thanks. Bye.
You're welcome, Steve.
I'll be at work.
Sweet.
You won't see me online except for maybe Thursday.
What about Saturday? You gonna come hang out Saturday?
I had a roommate move in, so
I don't know if that's gay or not.
he just moved in
Okay,
today. So yeah.
Steve will find out later tonight if it's
It's
gay or
actually
not.
it's actually a dude, and it might be a conflict of interest because I'm his boss, and guess who gets all the overtime?
You probably shouldn't be sharing this information publicly then.
Oh, the boss man already knows. Great
Oh,
part
well,
about working for small business. Ha!
Guess what? This did actually get really gay.
Right? Like
So-
the moment he opened his mouth, just put the dick back in. We'll move on.
No.
Mr. Duke Devil.
I really need to write down that disclaimer I did for Jeremy's show that one time and just read it every fucking week. So I will be back next week, of course, on this channel. I can also be seen on Wednesday night, Overbooked, on Joker Voices channel. I will be actually on Pop Culture Patriots this Sunday.
All right.
And apparently Dermy's there as well, allegedly. So I guess I'm there to provide some legal protection. Otherwise, go watch my channel. We are doing our Deep Space Nine watch every week now and having a lot of fun. So trying to maybe invite some people on. Oh no. Dropped all my alts. I just can't stand it. Wow.
That sounds about right. I mean,
wow.
yeah. I'm shocked it's 178.
Only 178.
Only.
So yeah. I finally passed 300 subscribers on my channel. Go watch my videos. We're having fun watching Deep Space Nine again. It's good stuff.
Well, thank you to all of you for joining. Thank you to Savage and all roughly 120 alts that he's got out there. Thank you to Cloud for hanging out and catching all the Sasquatch strays. It wasn't me. Gal's Green Bush. Gal.
Hey!
He did the same fucking thing I did.
Motherfuckers!
Gal's Bushes. I'm glad you're on this now.
Multiples? What the fuck?
Wow.
I don't even know.
I don't want to say Semper Fi, but fuck.
Thanks for the Twitter follow. Cash, thanks for being here.
Do not go back on camera, for the love of God.
Learned something new about Vegas and their income tax today. Vex Fears with Everyone's Got Gay. I hope you have a great weekend. And then Timon, Kel, there's other people that I'm not remembering. I'm not going all the way through the chat. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know why you guys do it, but we'll catch you next week. Also, there might be streams. I'm going to be streaming Cringe Game South of Midnight or whatever. From what I hear, that's coming out next week, so I'll be playing that. Keep an eye out for that.
You forgot
Later.
Bye, bye, B.